This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes.
We can't do it like this. We can't. We just can't do it like this.
I didn't even know you had the screen on us.
Yeah, well, I don't know why it just did this.
So for those of you who don't know, I mouth it every time the show goes live.
And your
mic wasn't on.
Mic isn't even on.
This is a great start to the show, Moss.
What the fuck? So the one thing. What the fuck? Look at this, Jesse. The awful star. We're gonna get this right. We're gonna get this right.
I didn't
Jesse.
even know you had the camera on us.
What the fuck? Well, I knew that, but
yeah. Now you guys know what I
Wow.
do every time Moss starts
it's
the
on the
show.
wrong screen, Jess. Look at this.
Yeah.
Why is it on the wrong screen?
I don't know.
What do you think the reasoning is?
I
So
wouldn't know.
once again, this is what happens when you have a game, two channels on one. That's a pretty good intro, though. What do you guys think? Rate it.
Is it because of the second channel?
Rate the intro in the chat. What do you think? As we are.
No, Eddie, your computer's not fucking up. It's
Why did it do that?
it's us.
Why did it do that?
All right, let's
All
try
right,
this
you guys
again.
ready? Hit me with the yes, sir. If you're ready for our intro, we're gonna rewind this.
All right.
You guys ready in the chat? Let's pretend that didn't happen, right? Well, I mean, that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Did it? Did it happen, Jesse? I don't even know.
Let's go.
Should we do it? Are they giving us the yes sirs, Jess?
I say they're giving the yes sirs, Moss.
Well, it's too bad because it's fucked up. Tough shit. Tough shit. The intro's fucked up. What is that?
Goddamn
Let's go like
celebrities
this.
over here.
Hold on. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We have technical difficulties, but that's not going to stop us. The show is messed up. But don't you worry. We're gonna do this like two goddamn celebrities. I don't care how bad this is gonna look. I really don't give a fuck. All right, Jesse, you ready? Look, I did it again. What is going on? All right, here we go. All right, Jess. Well, we're just going to have to start it up. I guess we're just going to have to start the show up.
I concur, Moss. I concur.
All right. Well, we're just going to go. We'll see how this works. I'm going to do it for you. Jesse, you ready to start it up?
I'm ready, Moss. Let's do it.
My foot was up a leon.
This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Queen Studios of New York, UFC 244 Fight Week. Donald Trump will be in attendance? He'll be there? What? We'll be storming the gates of MSG MM News. A News with the MMA. Yes! Wonderful, wonderful.
Did you work
Wonderful,
a little hard at the gym tonight, Moss?
You know what? I'm fucking just pissed off.
I think.
How dare this show not start off correctly?
I think you got the blood flowing a little too much, and now it's like overload. You don't know how to handle the situation.
The people inside that camera right now
Yeah.
have no fucking clue what I go through.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
it's very simple.
Yeah.
Go to 3 years ago on this channel. Just run it back and see how young I look there, and look at me now. I'm hunched over. I'm going gray. I'm a mess. I got more wrinkles than ever.
Yeah.
I am an absolute mess. This show is aging me beyond belief.
It's
But
actually.
I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's the truth though.
Wonderful.
Because I can at least attest as a witness.
Fuck.
This guy is like, I've never seen someone put themselves under so much stress. I mean, I put myself under a lot of stress with the other part of the business, but with this part, the production part, that's all Moss. So huge round of applause for all the hard work Moss puts in.
Nah,
the chat.
I don't need a pat on the back or
Because
applause. I need this to fucking work. That's what I need.
If you don't give him a round of applause, he'll get 20 times more wrinkles than he has now within the next
Oh, it's gonna
week.
give me another year, and I'm gonna be like, all fooped up.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. It's gonna be a
That's why I
fantastic
drink
show.
wine, Moss. You gotta start drinking wine, and
Or you could just take over the complete production, and I'm taking off.
no, I take over the business. I take over the other business side of it.
It's crazy.
You take over this.
We need a
This is your
producer.
thing.
Anyone want to work for
Look
free?
at all the round of applause you got.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. We don't have
See?
an applause button. but
Without
thank
Moss,
you.
we wouldn't have this show.
Fuck. No one in their right mind is
Yeah.
a host and the producer. No one does that.
Yeah. Well, you
What am I
do
doing?
Because you're a goddamn celebrity.
No, I'm not. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
No, I disagree.
I'm a complete buffoon
I mean,
or a balloon.
I
Like
wouldn't
foot
really
was
use
a
that
balloon.
argument. Everyone starts somewhere, right?
Yeah, this is stupid. Well, we're here and we are live, and hopefully the camera will freeze and the audio will go out. Anyway, BMF is Saturday.
Yes.
We will be at MSG on Friday. We'll be hanging with the boys.
And
Hanging with the boys.
I also got to move this thing. This thing is like, it's just here.
it should be right in the middle of
I
us.
know it should be in the middle, but we don't have the room right in the middle.
You okay, Moss?
No. I had CBD. Actually,
Tell us what's going through your mind right now.
I had CBD before the show. Shout out to Timeless CBD. A link in the description.
All
I dropped it under my tongue, and it should kick in within the next 5 minutes. And hopefully, I don't punch Jesse in the face and smash
I'm not
the
doing
computer.
anything.
It's not your fault. I just want to punch you in the face for no reason. I need to get the anger out.
Do you want some wine?
No. The
I
CBD will
just
kick
got
in.
some new wine. It's very sizzly if you'd like to try it.
I want to punch your wine too. I want to take the bottle of wine and just punch it.
You want to sip mine and see if you like it, and I'll
No,
get you some?
I don't.
Okay.
But what I do
All
want,
right,
Jesse,
fair enough.
is I want to know about this.
All right.
Donald Trump will be
Yes.
at Madison Square Garden. Is this
Yes.
the truth? Is this fake news?
This is indeed the truth.
This is the
Moss.
truth?
Yes. It is.
Wow. And now is a floating Nate Diaz head and Masvidal head going to be there too?
Absolutely. In fact, I don't know. Well, one of their heads will be floating for sure. I don't know which one, but I think that's why Trump is trying to decide right now which one will be floating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the Don will be in the building
The Don
with the floating
will be
heads.
in the building.
All right. So here's the deal. There's a lot going on. This whole BMF situation is... I still am going to stick to the fact that the belt is stupid when it comes to a hardcore MMA fan, right?
Right.
With that being said, I get it. I understand what's going on, and I'm pumped up. I am pumped up for the entire card. I am pumped up for Diaz versus Masvidal. They have a press conference now with The Rock on Friday.
Yes.
So, listen, right now, we're going to be at MSG. What's today? Today's Wednesday. And then tomorrow's Thursday.
Right.
Right? So after Thursday's Friday.
Yes.
Okay. At Friday, we're going to be at MSG at 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Right.
Apparently, there's going to be press conferences, and there's going to be The Rock saying some stupid announcement. I don't
Yeah.
know. And then there's going to be the ceremonial weigh-ins. We're going to be outside and avoiding all that shit. We'll be outside causing a scene. It'll be a better show outside than inside. So come by, say hello, and lick my balls. Here we go. Donation. Choo choo. Choo choo.
Let's go, baby. Shout out to the Carnage crew.
Yeah.
244, let's go, baby.
Woo!
Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day.
As to you, Conor Hernandez.
Carnage
Wonderful.
Hernandez. We can call him now. Carnage
Carnage
Hernandez.
Hernandez.
And that's a shout out to our second channel,
Yes.
not the MMA-Holes. Link in the description.
People, it's funny. People on the main channel who have yet to go over to the second channel have no idea what Carnage means.
Mhm.
So
He is now, you got to be subscribed to the second channel to know.
if you would like to know, link in the description. I'm telling you, you're missing out. You are missing out big time.
Yeah, you think the MMA, the UFC, the Bellator, the PFL, which is tomorrow as well, is carnage? No. not the MMA-Holes, pure carnage.
Right.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, so I'm trying to get everyone accustomed to this, Jesse, because this is a thing. All right, this is a thing. This is our sign. We are a squad. We are a cult. We are a gang. We are wonderful.
Wonderful.
So I want to see that on Friday. I want you to walk up to me and be like this. I'll be like,
We know who you are.
Now, if you're on Podbean and iTunes, it's very simple. Right? You put your hand in the air like you just don't care, Jesse. You take the little ring finger, you fold it down, and you grab it with your thumb. Immediately, you are wonderful. But that's not enough. You got to throw another one up in the air, and that is a wonderful right there. It is not the shocker. The shocker is this. You cannot stick your fingers in a pussy like this because you'll stab.
You could start off like this.
Well, some pussies
then...
you can, but yeah. Anyway, that is the wonderful. Everyone do it at home. All right. So let's talk about this. I mean, there's so much bullshit going on here. The Donald Trump being at the event over here. Is this a definite, Jesse? Is this like a yes, sir?
This is a yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, according to multiple sources, which I will get to.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, do you want me to get to it right now?
Well, oh, there it is. Whoa, look out!
Trump's hair is on fire. Trump's hair is on fire. Donald Trump is on fire.
Fire!
Trump's hair is on fire.
Well, what a perfect donation, huh? Nick C.
The garden will be on fire. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn.
Do you think he's going to be on fire at the garden? What a perfect donation over there. Thank you, Nick C. You are...
Wonderful.
Wonderful. All right, Jesse, into the news. What a donation. We're going to take you to the magical world of the MMA-Holes.com, where Jesse pulls the news from all over the interwebs.
It's the news, faggots. According to FoxNews.com, Trump traveling to New York City to attend UFC fight on Saturday. This is also according to the New York Times. New York City could face much worse traffic than usual on Saturday, with President Trump reportedly expected to attend a UFC fight and stay overnight at Trump Tower. A source from law enforcement told the New York Post that Trump would stay in the city into Sunday. He said, quote, "They're making plans for him to sit in the seats."
What a mess.
New York Times reporter Annie Carney first relayed the news with a tweet saying, quote, "Weekend plans. Trump is tentatively scheduled to go to NYC to attend an MMA event at Madison Square Garden on Saturday night per sources. Stay over at Trump Tower. Great news for traffic on NYC Marathon Sunday."
Wait, the marathon Sunday?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
If Trump stays into Sunday, he could make a bad traffic situation even worse, as the New York City Marathon is set to take place that day.
Wow.
It's unclear if the president will leave before the race, but he's tentatively scheduled to leave later that day.
Will his hair be on fire?
Well, maybe. Saturday's fight will feature welterweights Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal and take place in Madison Square Garden. The president is a longtime fan of MMA and received support from the UFC president Dana White at the 2016 Republican National Convention. White said at the time, quote, "State athletic commissions didn't support us. Arenas around the world refused to host our events. Nobody took us seriously. Nobody, except Donald Trump. Donald was the first guy that recognized the potential that we saw in the UFC and encouraged us to build our business." The White House did not respond to a request for comment.
Now, the Garden, I mean, the best place for him or the way for him to get there is, I mean, Godzilla laid eggs in the Garden. You know, on top of the Garden, they used it as a nest, Godzilla. So why can't Trump just land on the roof, you know, where Godzilla laid the eggs?
Helicopter pad?
Yeah. And then
right.
What they should do is, right, like when the event starts, they have him like roped in, like he's like on like a vine. And he just like swings into his seat, swoops in, and his hair's like, and the air's like, it's Trump, right into his seat. Or if he's in like a fancy, I'm sure he's going to be in a suite.
Does he make the pop noise too when he lands in the seat?
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking this. The helicopter drops, right? Like a door opens, like a little thing opens on the roof. And Trump slides in and then swings on. Like the vine comes down and boom. right into his seat. Yeah, a click and a pop right into the seat. That'd be great.
I'm just envisioning this with the sound effects. That's all.
Yeah, I think that would be great. I think
it's fantastic.
That should be added to the situation. It sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like I don't want to be there Saturday, to be honest. I mean, if the president's going to be there, the only thing you know for sure is security will be through the roof.
Absolutely,
It'll probably take forever to get in, forever to get out. It sounds like the best way to do this is take public transportation, right? I mean, you don't want to drive in on this shit.
I'm the kind of person who prefers taking my own vehicle.
Milady, you have seriously never experienced presidential traffic on top of NYC traffic.
Have you ever experienced presidential traffic?
It is brutal.
Presidential traffic?
Hate to break it to you. We live by JFK.
Right.
You don't think the prez comes back and forth from there? You don't think that happens? You don't think driving into Manhattan?
What presidential traffic have you experienced?
I'm telling you right now. I've lived here for 42 years.
Yeah.
I've probably been stuck in president traffic maybe 5 to 10 times.
I just want to know which president. And
I don't fucking remember.
Exactly.
What does it matter?
I don't think you've been stuck in
I
presidential
live in
traffic.
New York my whole life.
But you never go into the city.
You live in Bumblefuck, and you're like, I've never experienced president because you lived in Bumblefuck.
Yeah, but I'm saying you've never been to the city. I mean, you've been to the city, but you don't just go.
I used to work in the city.
Right?
Yeah.
So what? You're just saying like, oh, I just randomly happened to come across some presidential traffic.
I'm saying you do. Oh. She did it again. I'm getting stuck in retard zone. No, I'm not going there. I'm getting out of JBH zone right now, immediately. I'm aboard. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Driving into Manhattan. Now, let me know in the chat if you. What was that argument? Like, where the fuck did that come from?
I just wanted to know what
president.
president.
You're like, you didn't go. You don't know what presidential traffic. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what president happened to come in at the same time you went through presidential traffic.
She loves a good debate, this one. Anyway, let me know in the chat. Are you going to the event? Are you going to this event? And how are you getting there if you're going? Because it sounds like a nightmare. It really does. It sounds like a complete nightmare. We'll be there on Friday, but not for the fights on Saturday. Let's see what the chat says.
Eduardo says Trump will be booed by both 209 and 305. Drunk Savage says JBH is like quicksand with her arguments.
I know. You get sucked in. You're like, where am I?
Well, then be smarter than that.
I'm in the vortex.
Bisexual agent says, imagine Nate Mexican chorizo in your mouth while you have Jorge's Cuban sausage in the other hand.
That's fucking hot.
Wonderful.
I'd get there way early. Moss is 2 joints. Well, no, it's on Saturday that he's coming in. We're going to be there on Friday, so it'll be fine. Gary says, JBH lay of the retard juice. Fat Girl says, will you guys be live Friday? Yes.
Yes, we will.
From MSG. Hello, I Love You says, I'm going to be watching from Mrs. Moss's bed.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Wonderful.
Sounds like a good time.
Sean Hart says, Colby will be seated next to Trump.
By the way, that's my dad in the chat, apparently.
What?
That was my dad.
Who? Oh.
If he's in Mrs. Moss's bed, he's my father.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, because there's no other Mrs. Moss, right?
Hold on. Let me get that, Jesse. For
Moss? Is there a Mrs. Moss I don't know about?
Throw it back over the other side of your head. Went flying over your head.
Oh, man.
You mean to tell me no one is going to the event? We have 163 watching, not
I'm not
one
going
person?
if you guys aren't showing up.
No, I'm talking about the fights. No, I'm talking about, who gives a fuck if no one shows up on Friday? I'm used to being stood up. But I'm talking about the fights on Saturday. You mean to tell me not one person in this chat is going to the fights? Wow, it's crazy.
Isn't B-Neck going, by the way?
He might be, but he doesn't watch. My friends don't watch the show.
Why is he going then?
Well, they do, but they creepily watch and they don't say anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't like your show, and then
yeah. Well, they don't say they don't
and
like
I see
it.
in their history.
They just pretend they don't care. Right? They pretend they don't care.
We've caught through stats.
People.
Yeah, we've caught. It's actually pretty funny. That's
Yeah.
a story for another time.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the event. The BMF belt will be this Saturday. Masvidal versus Diaz. Do you think people are going to be booing the press?
No, I don't see that happening. I really don't.
You don't, huh? They're going to cheer him?
I don't think they're going to cheer. Like, maybe some will, but I think...
Or half-half?
Yeah, I think it's going to be like half-half. I don't think everyone's going to be anti-Trump. There's still a lot of Trump followers out there, you know?
Let me ask you a question. If Donald Trump's going to be there,
yeah,
why the fuck is The Rock putting the belt around the waist? Why shouldn't Trump be doing it?
Because if Trump steps into that octagon, I feel that puts a little bit more of a target on his back, no?
No.
He's like front and center.
Put the Secret Service in there. You know? Put a net over there. Like a dome, like a retractable dome.
Yeah.
I think Trump should be in there putting the belt around their waist. Like him or hate him, he is a bad motherfucker, right? All right, anyway, let's see. 51 likes. Everybody, now we did shoulders today.
That's okay.
See
More
how
shoulders.
much of a pump we can get in. Let's like away, friends. We're having a party tonight. You're invited.
I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. The dislikes can choke on a dick.
Whoa.
Put him in my weight holster.
Put it in my mouth.
So someone in the chat said
In my motherfucking mouth.
it's put it in your mouth, but
I
now
thought it
we're
was
putting
mine.
in your mouth.
I thought
You're
that
putting
was
in
the
your own mouth.
lyrics. I thought it was.
You're accepting it.
Oh,
in
it's
your mouth.
put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
I thought it was put it in my mouth. I thought that was the lyrics.
It is now.
Put
It
in
is the
my
lyrics now.
mouth.
So, someone in the chat mentioned something about Colby Covington,
Yeah.
right? Why is Trump going to this and not going, for Covington's fight, which is the
Yeah.
next UFC 245?
Yeah.
Well, he does have the Trump Towers in New York and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
whatever Trump Plaza, whatever the hell it's called in New York. So he does have connections with New York. It's easier for him. But it is interesting. Colby's running around saying, he's the people's champ. He's the American champ. He's, MAGA, all this stuff. And then Trump is going to this fight.
That's what I was saying
And-
to you earlier.
And no, but it's because he has connections with New York. That's why. But he's going to this fight, and you have a Mexican and a Puerto Rican fighting each other. Now,
Yeah.
is he going to build a wall around the octagon? Is he going
So
to?
he can't get
Is it a
out.
trap?
Super chat.
Are they going to get in the octagon? He's going to build a wall around it. Let me know, Jesse. Think
PBR.
about it.
Hey, mothers, fuckers. Waving.
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 Wonderful, wonderful.
What do you think? Thank you, PBR, for the donation. Thoughts, Jesse?
Yeah, I think he's gonna build a wall. But no, I did make a comment earlier. And I get it. Like, since Covington hadn't fought in NYC, it makes sense that Trump didn't go to that one. But I was thinking, if Colby Covington truly is the American champ, right? Shouldn't Donald Trump, no matter where it is, be attending a Covington fight instead of a Diaz Masvidal fight?
Well, he is friends with Dana White, the Don, right? And Dana White is the reason why Colby Covington even got to meet him. He's the connection.
Right.
So he's doing this for Dana,
But
I
Trump
think.
called Covington after his last fight and was like, "Oh, you did good, blah blah blah, congratulations." Like, why isn't Trump showing up to a Covington headliner instead
Very
of this one?
simple. Dana White hates Colby Covington. He made it very clear
So
after
what? Dana
the
White's
last
putting
thing. So Dana's like,
a
how about
bug in
this?
his ear?
How about this, motherfucker? He's my buddy. He's going to go to the BMF belt. You sit there, look pretty, and fight for that real belt without the Don. Now, his sons could still go. It's
Well, his
possible.
sons did go to the last.
No, I'm saying to the next one. It's possible that they could still go. I don't think the Don's going to go, though. Anyway, that's
Interesting.
my thoughts over there.
Very interesting.
All right. So here, this show is an interesting one tonight. We have some presents behind us from the people.
Yes.
There's a-
Nate and Two Joints, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nate's package over here, it sounds like he sent some broken plates or something. I hope it's not
They
fragile.
both do, actually.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
they're both moving around in there.
Yeah, I
There's
hope it's
nothing
not
holding
fragile.
anything together. They
Well-
handed it to us, and you could hear it clinking on the sides of the boxes.
That's true. We'll be opening it up later in the show. We're going to get into a lot of news. PFL is tomorrow, but JBH is going to be doing a fight briefing. Now, have you made a decision?
Yes.
Will it be live or will it be pre-recorded?
So, unfortunately, the way the weather looks tomorrow, we will not be able to go trick-or-treating with our nephews. So, we will be staying home and having a Halloween stream for PFL. But before that, instead of fight briefing at 8 p.m. Eastern time like it usually is, I'm going to do it at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So, set your schedules. Put it in your calendar right now. 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon. I will do a live fight briefing. It's going to be super early so that we have time to process and then do the PFL reaction later on that night.
Okay, so there you
2
go.
p.m. Eastern time.
Now, there could be a chance that we'll be live for PFL tomorrow night. Unfortunately, with this whole Halloween thing and the rain, it puts us in a little pickle, so we might be live for that. We'll let you guys know. Jess, did you see this?
No.
Put this on the community section
What
over
is
here.
this?
Well, that's Donald Trump. He's all pumped up.
Okay.
Yeah, the Just Bleed is actually him. Jesse, did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's him. I don't know if you guys saw this on the community section, but
All
it is
right.
true. He's really fired up. He ripped his shirt off. He's got the UFC mark on his forehead, and he has Just Bleed. And his hair is all over the place.
Sure.
It's fucking great. Look at that. Oh, it's a beautiful picture. So the Don at UFC 244. All right, Jesse, let's play some news over here. You ready? What's the next story we got?
Well, go up, actually. Refresh a little bit. There's two more last-minute stories that I did find
Sweetly.
Before we went live. And the first one is according to MMA Junkie.
Oh, this is great.
Yes. In true BMF fashion, Jorge Masvidal lets his fans spar at UFC 244 open workouts.
Who saw this? Anyone in the chat?
Now, this is interesting because, Moss, you told me about this originally, and then I read the story on it, and it doesn't have a happy ending. So here's how it went down.
Well, the ending wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't horrible. No, but it was
it's
very
hilarious.
Quickly, well, I'll talk about it. So some fighters like to actually hit pads at their open workouts. Others like to sign autographs or answer fan questions. At Wednesday's UFC 244 open workouts at Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden, however, Jorge Masvidal decided to switch things up in true BMF fashion. 3 days before his main event against Nate Diaz, Masvidal saw an opportunity to put on his promoter's hat and seized it. Shortly after he walked out on stage, Gamebred was organizing fights between members of the audience.
It was so great.
An alumnus of the late Kimbo Slice's legendary backyard fight crew, Masvidal threw it back to his early days. The ATT product provided gloves to fans, selected hand-picked by American Top Team head coach Mike Brown. The two combatants were instructed not to hit each other in the head, but body blows were allowed. Masvidal laughed when he spoke to the media afterwards, saying, "I know New Yorkers love to fight, man. I remember coming here earlier in my career. New Yorkers love to fight, so I just gave them a chance to shine and shit and get their shine on." Despite being in the midst of the biggest fight week of his life, Masvidal seemed calm and collected. The 34-year-old welterweight indicated he didn't know nor care what Diaz will do on Saturday night. All Masvidal knows is he's going to try to finish their fight. On paper, a viewer likely thinks Diaz has the advantage in submission game. After all, the Stockton, California native has more submissions off of his back than any fighter in the promotion's history. While he's cautious always, Masvidal isn't concerned with Diaz's jiu-jitsu tool bag. He said, quote, "So I'm not too worried."
He called him a tool bag?
He's not concerned about Diaz's jiu-jitsu tool bag.
I'm not. What is he not?
He's not concerned with Diaz's jiu-jitsu tool bag.
Jiu-jitsu tool bag? Is that? Oh. Okay.
No, like jiu-jitsu tool bag.
Oh,
like
I thought he was calling him a
noun,
tool bag.
all one
Jiu-jitsu
thing.
tool bag?
No. Jiu-jitsu tool bag. Like,
oh, okay.
It's a
like
noun.
jiu-jitsu tool bag?
No. That's not a noun.
No?
No. Jiu-jitsu tool bag, as if it's a thing.
Jiu-jitsu tool
No,
bag?
you're saying it wrong.
What? How?
A
Say
noun.
it again. Say it again.
A person, place, or thing, Moss. So this would
Yeah.
be considered a thing.
Okay. So repeat the sentence.
Jiu-jitsu tool bag. Not jiu-jitsu.
You're calling me a
comma,
tool bag?
Tool bag. It's jiu-jitsu tool bag, no comma.
So he's calling the jiu-jitsu a tool bag.
No, the adjective is jiu-jitsu because it's describing the noun.
Oh, okay.
The noun is tool bag.
Oh, okay.
So it's jiu-jitsu tool bag.
Oh,
Not
all right.
jiu-jitsu, comma,
Tool bag?
It's not that.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Anyways, the sparring got shut down by MSG shortly thereafter. It was clearly inappropriate and,
All right, so here we go.
they shut it down.
Acumen.
So this is what Masvidal did. Masvidal, he pulls these people out of the audience. All body shots. Now, this went on for a little while. Look at that. This goes on for a little bit. Here's some more over here. Other two going at it. And this just goes on. So three different competitions happen, right? You have Mike Brown like timing it on the side. And then this is the last one. Oh, no, wait. I don't even think this is the last one. Is this the last one? No, I think there's another one. Here's the last one. So there's four different.
He fights like he's from the island. Oh, come on, man.
Going at it, these two. And here we go. Oh, boo. Every party has a pooper. That's why we... Oh, he was clapping. So they finally come in. I'm surprised.
They shut it down.
There it is. One of them almost fell off the stage. Now, this is courtesy of Ariel Helwani. Ariel Helwani got the footage. It's all over the internet. But go follow Ariel Helwani on Twitter. He's got all the stuff over there. But, I mean, crazy stuff. Now, anything happened with Diaz? I only saw the Masvidal thing. Anything going on with Diaz over here?
Just,
no weed?
Open workout.
There is. Man, here I am. I'm just walking back and forth. And now here I'm stretching, touching. I'm very limbo. I'm bouncing around.
Very limbo?
I'm limbo, man.
What's limbo?
It's nimble, but even more nimble. Limbo.
Nimble's like fast, though.
Yeah, I'm fast and nimble and limbo. Look at me. Look at me. I'm back and forth. I got my hoodie on. Now I'm going to pick up some sneakers. All right, and I'm going to put this on the left foot. And here I am just swinging around. I'm stretching, Fucking throwing some air punches. Hey, buddy with the long hair. How you doing? I'm going to smile now. Look at me. I'm out of breath. BMF, motherfucker. Yeah, so there he is. There's Nate. There's Nate Diaz. Nothing spectacular, but here we go, Jesse. A little pose at the end. The whole crew. The Nick Diaz army.
You forgot to say know what I'm saying.
Know what I'm saying? Nick Diaz army. So when is it going to be the Nate Diaz army? I mean, Nick's pretty irrelevant now, right? Shouldn't it be the Nate Diaz army?
Yeah, you're right. You make a good point there.
Right?
Yeah.
Now it's the Nick Diaz army. I mean, it's been in the Nick Diaz army. So there they are. Where's Nick?
He's not in the picture.
Oh, I think is he on the left?
No.
Yeah, he's not there.
He's not there.
So what the fuck? Is he like dead and they're just devoting this picture to him?
Nick's pursuing his own endeavors right now, business-wise. He's creating a whole company.
What's the company?
It's like a CBD company or some shit like that.
So there he is. That's the Nick Diaz army. There they are. Stock the motherfucker.
That's right.
What do you think, Jesse? As the fight's getting closer, are we going to get a prediction?
Yes, you're going to get one tomorrow. And I actually have my pick made.
Number one bullshit.
Yeah.
This is number one bullshit.
Serious how you know Trump Kameen? That's great.
There you go. How you know Trump Kameen? We know these things.
Sources, my friend.
The Don actually called us up. Thank you, Brazilian.
News, New York Times.
Now, listen, it's not guaranteed, but they say there's a very good chance he's going to be there. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? But, I mean, now, do you have the story on the Darren Till situation?
Yes.
I think we should get to that.
Right into that?
Yeah, I think we should dabble into that.
Sure.
Because that is something interesting. Kelvin Gastelum, I do want to see, and shout out to Ariel Helwani. He got everything. He got everything going. So Kelvin Gastelum was being asked about this. Darren Till. Okay, get into the story and we'll show what Kelvin had to say about this.
I just got to find it real quick.
How dare you, Jess?
Did I not open it?
Oh. Yeah, it's right here.
No, I have the story. I don't think I opened it. Oh,
snap, Jess. You want me to open it on the side?
Snap. No, okay, I got it. Here it is. I must have just skipped it when I was opening all the stories. All right. According to MMA Fighting, a visa issue has delayed Darren Till's UFC 244 arrival, and Jared Cannonier is on standby. Wah, wah.
A little unfair, no?
For those of you guys who were looking forward to seeing Darren Till move up to middleweight, don't get your hopes up yet. UFC now middleweight Darren Till will miss 2 UFC 244 press events on account of a visa issue that delayed his trip to New York City. Till's issue was recently resolved according to a person with knowledge of his whereabouts, but he won't arrive until Friday for the official and ceremonial weigh-ins. The person requested anonymity because the news had not been confirmed by the UFC. A request to Till's management firm, MTK Global, wasn't immediately returned. Till is scheduled to face Kelvin Gastelum in the co-main event of Saturday's pay-per-view event at Madison Square Garden. UFC officials on Wednesday sent notice to on-site reporters that a delay in travel had scratched Till from open workouts on Wednesday and the UFC 244 Media Day on Thursday. Word of Till's visa troubles was first reported by TerezOwens.com, which attributed the UK star's visa troubles to an arrest in Tenerife, Spain. Till was briefly taken into custody in April after allegedly stealing a taxi and trashing a hotel room. Till denied wrongdoing and said he wasn't on the scene when the taxi was allegedly stolen. Despite the positive outlook for Till's Friday arrival, the promotion is hedging to its bets by placing Jared Cannonier on standby in case there are any additional delays. The middleweight standout reportedly is cutting weight in anticipation of being ready for Saturday night, according to a source within the fighter's camp who spoke to MMA Fighting on condition of anonymity. The source added everything is looking good with Till, and Cannonier is unlikely to be utilized. News of Cannonier's inclusion was first reported by ESPN. Till returns to action 8 months after a brutal knockout loss to Jorge Masvidal, who headlines UFC 244 opposite Nate Diaz in a bout for the BMF title. The fight was with Gastelum is Till's first as a middleweight after the Masvidal defeat marked his second straight loss after a failed bid for a welterweight title.
So there we go. Darren Till. That sucks, man.
Yeah.
That's not cool. Now, hopefully, everything gets smoothed out.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, who does this benefit? You know, I mean, Kelvin Gastelum's a little nervous now because he wants this fight to happen. He trained for Darren Till, and he's sweating because they're thinking about throwing Cannonier. Kelvin doesn't want to take that fight. Darren Till, now, he's not settled in.
Right.
So he doesn't have time to get adjusted here.
No, you're right. He doesn't. But he will still be at the weigh-ins. According to what we're hearing, what they're reporting now is he will still be at the weigh-ins. And I was actually going to ask you, Moss. I don't know. Weigh-ins are free to get in, right?
Yeah.
I want to see Darren Till in person so bad.
Why?
Because he's one of my favorites, Moss. You wanna go see Darren Till weigh in after we do the MSG stuff?
Do we want to see him weigh in? No, you mean the ceremonial or in the morning? What are you talking about?
Whenever the most convenient one is.
Well, the morning is the official, and then afterwards
Is ceremonial free as well?
Ceremonial. Well, I know the spot where
official's free.
Yeah, there's a spot on the side of the garden where they shuttle the people in and out. So a lot of people stand on the side for autographs, and there's a little section on the side.
Can I get a Darren Till autograph?
You could if you wait on the side. You could have fun waiting on the side. I'll be hanging with the boys.
I want a Darren Till autograph.
You want an autograph?
From Darren Till.
So you're back on the train?
I've always been on the Till train. I was very disappointed when he lost. But I've never left.
Super chat.
I'm gonna have to troll a little bit here. Hold on. Van
Chiro will be fighting Till. Eat churros.
He'll be fighting Till. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Do you think? I think that's terrible news for Darren Till, of course. Thank you, Van Shipman.
No, but so if he does show up to the weigh-ins, he probably won't, because they said if there are more visa issues that show up, he won't be able to make it.
Okay, so the question I asked you, I mean, we got completely sidetracked, but I'm in troll.
No,
I
answered your question.
My troll radar is up.
Oh,
so
troll away.
So let me ask you a question here.
Yeah.
You are the host of one of the greatest MMA shows on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really want his autograph as much as I
a
just
mega
want
show. Mega show. And
Brazilians, Uruguayans, and Cubans love MMA and Trump.
Oh, there we go. They love Trump and MMA. There you go, Brazilian. Thank you.
Wonderful.
I appreciate that donation. So you want an autograph?
No, I don't really want an autograph as much as I want to just...
You want to touch him?
See him.
Now, if you get to touch Trump, do I get to wait outside?
Trump?
I mean Trump.
The fuck? I don't want to
Till.
touch Trump.
They both start with a T.
Yeah.
Till, if you get to touch Till, can I wait outside and touch the ring girls?
Well, the ring girls are different because... Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Deal.
Wonderful.
I'm in. I'm touching the ring girls.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, let's talk about this situation with Darren Till.
Super chat.
Brazilian on fire.
U-Holes coming to MSG. Awesomeness.
That's right. We'll see you Friday. We'll see you there on Friday. Better show up. Better be there. Be square.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I want to see all the trolley-oles in attendance. And now it's at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Madison Square Garden. We'll be there. We'll be giving out some shirts, stickers. We got the sign going up in the air. We'll be doing some live streaming. We'll be doing live abortions.
You know why I love you?
Why?
Because you were so okay with me meeting Till that now I don't even want to meet him anymore because you're just so cool.
Listen,
best.
This is what I think. If you're gonna meet Darren Till, why are you pulling me away from? Like you want to look at my back?
No, I'm pulling you towards me.
This is what I'm thinking. If you want to meet Till and you're gonna fangirl, I will have the live stream on in full blown troll mode.
Oh my God.
I will document this whole thing. I will document this whole thing for the holes because I do it. I do it for you
I won't
guys.
fangirl. I'd be drunk.
Yeah, you were like, "Hey, back there, yeah, Darren, tell, please give me a hug."
No.
Yeah.
I have to be drunk if I'm drunk, I'll fangirl.
This is kind of weird.
No, I'm not gonna. Now that like I just I don't want to anymore.
Wait, hold on a second. But you were all off the Darren Till train. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna still root for this guy, this and that. But you were very down on Darren Till after his last loss.
Defeated and depressed, but I never jumped off the Till train.
Okay, here's my question to you.
Yeah.
If you have Israel Adesanya and you have Darren Till, they're both walking in the same direction towards you.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm gonna be
but
devastated.
You can only speak to one of them or touch one of them.
Adesanya.
Okay. Adesanya.
Yeah,
so you have left the Till train, but you still
No, I
fancy
love
him.
Till still.
Okay.
I love Till, but
What do you mean by love Till? Like
as
sexually?
No.
Finger blasts?
No, like as a fighter, I still love Till. I still think that he has a lot of potential. He's just been through bad luck.
Okay.
Right? But if Till and Adesanya were both walking at me, I would probably
You would go black. Because you wouldn't go
with
back.
the BBC.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, BBC for the win.
Wonderful.
I gotta find these things out, you know? So, all right. So now let's get back to the question
But
of...
Adesanya is not because he's attractive. I just love Adesanya as a fighter. I think he's fantastic.
So Adesanya has a great personality. Is that what you're saying?
No, he's got a great fighting style.
Till is better looking, you're saying?
Till is better looking, but Adesanya has the better fighting style. So as an MMA fan and as a person, I'd probably still go Adesanya's direction.
So you like...
I like good looking or not, I'm going for the better fighter. And I would go towards Adesanya.
Yeah. But you think Till is better looking. So do you think in the moment you're like, well, he's better looking.
Like he's no 10.
Yeah.
You know, his eyes are a little close together. You know,
A little.
picks his nose.
He basically has one eye.
So he's no 10. But I'm saying if you compared him.
Yeah. You like guys with one eye, right? You're into that.
No, because that would mean you have one eye.
Well, I might. I mean, my eyes, now I'm looking, they're kind of getting closer together.
Till's like a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
So not like there yet. But he's...
But why you want an autograph from Till but not from Adesanya?
I don't want his autograph. I'm more focused on just seeing him in person.
All right. There we go. So,
I'm a goddamn celebrity. I don't need autographs.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say before. I can't believe
I just want to say I was there.
Okay, so now... And listen, we are fans.
And gastel him like I was there. You know, kind of thing.
Now, can we get back to the initial question before we went down this little path? Because I'm very interested about that, you wanting to touch Till. But the question was, is this visa situation going to fuck Till up, or is it going to mentally screw up Kelvin Gastelum more?
Till has no choice. He can't be fucked up because if he loses this fight, everybody's just going to bounce. They're going to be like, Till was a hype train. Till was this. Till was that. Forget about Till. Not going to happen anymore with this guy. He has no choice but to be good in this fight. Yeah. So, no, I don't think that the whole visa issue is going to affect his performance in the fight because he's coming in, so quick. He's landing and then literally getting right into a fight. He can't let it affect him. He can't. Because if he does, he's fucked for the rest of his career. Everyone's going to remember him as that guy that gets knocked out twice and then knocked out again by Kelvin Gastelum.
Well, super chat.
Super chat coming in. The Brazilian coming in.
I'm proud of Till's veneers before cowboy only 3 teeth.
That's true. He does have...
Fucking Till's got the veneers, yeah. He eats his boogers, too.
He's got, that's why I said that. I said he eats his boogers. That's why he's no 10. Like, there's so many flaws about the guy.
Well, listen, Darren Till is, he's in his spot for a reason. The guy was on some tear, and now he's on a 2-fight losing streak. Darren Till also got knocked the fuck out in both. Well, he got knocked out, and Woodley just got on top of him and made him look stupid. So, now, this fight, I believe... with this whole visa situation, all the pressure on him to really get that win against the Kelvin Gastelum, I think this is going to be tough for Till.
I agree.
I really do believe that this is going to weigh on him even more. First time at this weight class.
Exactly, though. That's exactly it. We've never seen him at middleweight.
Yeah.
He could be better.
Lots of pressure. Madison Square Garden. Batgirl.
Why didn't Jesse mention Khabib in this conversation?
I don't know.
Because Khabib wasn't asked. If you were to say, if Darren Till,
Israel
Adesanya, and Khabib were walking toward me, no doubt about it, fuck the rest, I'd be walking toward Khabib.
Well, if you could follow the smell and you could go towards the Khabib, or you can go...
That's horrible. Why would you
Wonderful,
say
wonderful.
that?
He looks like he smells.
But I didn't mention Khabib because it wasn't asked.
Oh, okay.
He
All
only
right.
asked if
And
Till
I'm gonna
and
ask you,
Adesanya were
if
walking.
Khabib, Darren Till, Adesanya
Adesanya.
are coming in your direction. They're
Right.
not ejaculating, walking in your
No,
direction.
just walking like with their swag, their
like slow motion
fighter
doves
swag,
flying.
like the look, you know, like that swag when they're walking, you know.
Explain the walk for the people that are
Alright,
just listening.
So what's the question?
I don't even know what the answer
So if
is.
there's three walking towards me, who would I go towards? Khabib.
All right, so now you're pushing away Adesanya.
And I would go towards Khabib.
Khabib.
Khabib's my
I
number
don't,
one.
honestly, I think you're lying.
No. Khabib is my number one, man.
The reason why I think you're lying is your reaction to Adesanya winning over any of the other fighters winning
Because
has
Adesanya-
been light years.
Do you know why? Because Adesanya's fight was against a guy who everybody was high on and everybody had every reason to believe was going to win. So I was scared. Inside, as much as I was high on Adesanya, I was actually a little terrified for him.
By the way, they're not, and Sean Hart says they're hard to get to. There's a spot on the side where they all come in and out. So no matter what, you have to just be there at the right time. But they will be signing autographs on the side for sure.
I don't want his autograph. I just want to look at him.
Well, I'm just saying you can, they will be in that area. So it's not difficult to come in contact with them. But the problem is the whole Trump situation. I don't know when the president's going to be there.
That's Saturday.
You're going to have heightened
He's flying in on
security, so it
Saturday.
might be a little difficult on Friday too. All right, so let's talk about not having sex with these guys. Let's get back into the situation of who is the weight, who bears more weight in this co-main event. I mean, we went down this crazy place.
I think Darren Till will be much stronger in this weight class than we're giving him credit for.
Okay. Jesse, the question was about the visa. Who does this affect more? Kelvin Gastelum, who am I going to fight? Is this going to all iron out? Or Darren Till off a 2-fight losing streak, and now he's delayed. He still cutting weight or whatever he's at. Who's the pressure on more?
It would certainly put more pressure on Darren Till.
Okay.
But like I said, he has no choice but to win now. So I would give Till a little bit of an advantage here. We've never seen him at this weight class. He has he does obviously have the pressure of winning.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying the visa situation
puts more pressure on Till. I said that 5
Gastelum.
times. No, on Till.
Wait, what? So hold on. So the answer, I'm completely confused. So Darren Till, because of this whole backup, he's got more pressure on him.
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm just gonna play something here from the Kelvin Gastelum thing, and he does have a situation. There's something that he has to think about here. Does he take the fight with Cannonier if the Darren Till situation doesn't get ironed out? Here's Darren.
You can't stop this
There he
Indian
is.
Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Mr. Till, what's up?
JBH, I'm very flattered you find me sexy and all, but you got
I
a
never
good
said
man
that.
in Moss. I know he doesn't got my good looks, but you should just be happy with him. Also, I couldn't be with anyone who sucks at Fortnite like you. Sorry.
First of all, I never said Darren Till was sexy. I never said that. And second, you're right. I do have a perfect 10 right here. So I have no reason. That's why I called Till like a 6. So why would I want anyone else?
Super chat.
Super chat.
His 5 tooths before cowboy was brown rotten, now nice. Smiley face.
They're fucking ripping apart for getting his teeth fixed, Jesse. What do you think?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. So let's look at Kelvin. Thank you for the donations. Keep it coming. We have a link in the description where you can drop a Streamlabs donation or the super chat. The money sign down below. And here we go.
I was told that he was gonna show up tomorrow. So
I was told that he was going to show up tomorrow, man.
no issues with it. As long as he gets here, then I'm okay with it.
Any concerns at all, though? I mean, this is very abnormal for a guy to be this late. I mean, are you concerned at all that maybe something could fall through?
Not really. To be honest, I'm not really concerned about it. If something happens, then this is the guy that we've been training we've been preparing to fight. And I feel like for me to fight Jared Cannonier in the backup is just not fair for me. I can't take a fight like that in 2 days' notice.
Yeah. What about coming here?
So he can't take the Cannonier fight.
So he's
on 2 days' notice, and I don't blame him. I mean, Cannonier, you're talking a whole different monster with Cannonier. You're talking a whole different situation. But if if this happens, and I'm going to knock on wood and hope that Darren Till gets there, he makes weight, everything is good to go. If something happens and Till cannot fight,
he will.
I think, I'm just saying, if something happens, I think Kelvin Gastelum has no choice but to take this fight.
Is he allowed to?
Yeah, he doesn't have to take it. But I think the UFC is going to be a little difficult. Batgirl.
Jesse, you may approach Darren or Adesanya while wearing a paper car. Those are the rules.
There you go.
So I have to tell them that I'm not their biggest fan.
Yeah.
Basically.
She should wear the hat. I think it should be there.
It's just not relevant to the card. Khabib's not on the card, and I would wear it if it was a Khabib card, but Khabib's not on the card, and I just feel like it wouldn't be relevant. Like as much as I want to wear it, I would wear it any day. It's just...
Take a vote. I think we should talk to the community and take a vote right now. Should she wear the papaka? Show them the papaka. There it is, the Dagestani hat of war. Should she wear this at the Friday gathering at MSG? Yes? Yes, or no? Let me know in the chat, yes or no.
Yes, she should. Yes, LOL. She looks like she can take the D. Only Moss's D.
Oh, boom roasted.
Wonderful.
Chronic says no. TJ Loading, yeah. Jerk off, no. Batgirl, yes. Why not? Yes. Yeah, yes. No, yes. One, let me know, yes.
Coming in.
It's a German street catcher, Chris.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Conor Hernandez.
Wonder Boy is trying to fight Usman for that BBC belt. Or maybe just for the cock.
Whoa!
Wonderful.
Damn, chat's on fire. Donators on fire. Thank you, Conor Hernandez. All right, so let's look at this card over here.
You know what, Moss?
Yeah.
They're right, and now I feel really bad.
What's that, Jesse?
You're the number one guy. You're all I want, Moss. I should not be oohing and awing over other fighters. I shouldn't do that. It's inappropriate. You're my number one. Always and forever. Will you marry me? Debatable. We'll think about it. You don't have to marry me, but you're still my number one guy.
Who the fuck hanging with that boy? Head movement! Head movement! Head movement! Head movement! Head movement! Head movement! Head movement!
Okay. So Kelvin Gastelum, Darren Till. If Kelvin doesn't take the fight, like say Till, by some reason the visa thing falls apart, and Kelvin's like, hey, I'm not fighting Cannonier. Now you bump up Stephen Thompson versus Luque. Honestly,
wait, so
that doesn't work.
Gastelum can turn down Cannonier if he wanted to?
Of course he could. He doesn't have to take the fight.
Well, I think he does.
In his contract, he's supposed to be fighting Darren Till, right? If Cannonier is the replacement, Gastelum could bounce and be like, no. Now, I could see the UFC be like, you can't fucking do that. Don't do that. But think about the situation that puts Kelvin in. If Kelvin says, all right, fine, I've been training for Darren Till, and now I got to fight this animal in Cannonier who looks fucking ridiculous right now, and takes an L from Cannonier, that hurts Gastelum even more. The dude is literally just in contention for a belt, and now everything falls apart for him if he loses to Cannonier. So I think he has a very good reason to turn that fight down. Now, if he does turn that down, you can't have Thompson versus Luque as your co-main event. I got to say this, Derek Lee versus Ivanov, I'd be down for that as a co-main event. That's a pretty banging fight. Maybe Corey versus Walker, I don't know. But it takes a big hit, if this thing falls apart. So hopefully that visa situation gets straightened out. Good thing Donald Trump's going to be there, Jesse. I think there should be no problems.
Yes.
All right. So we spent a lot of time on the co-main event, but the main event is where it's at, right? Masvidal versus Diaz. We are taking a poll in the community section. Let me refresh this thing over here.
Everyone in the chat's saying that you shouldn't marry me, Moss. My feelings are getting really
I shouldn't?
hurt.
Well, Jesse, we are goddamn celebrities. We do not listen to anyone else but ourselves because we are so elite. Okay? Yeezy, Mystic Moss, and JBH. Because we're equal, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Women can vote too now?
Yeah.
All right. So Mystic Moss and JBH, and then Yeezy.
Wonderful.
Okay. So let's look over here and shout out to William Knight. 61%, so a couple more jumped on the Jorge Masvidal train, but still 61% Nate Diaz and 39% Jorge Masvidal. the favorite in the fight. Let me look over at BetDSI. We put money on Nate Diaz because he is the underdog. Let's see if it's still the situation. And let's see. Lee Gillespie. Kevin Lee is a underdog. Interesting. Johnny Walker is the favorite over Corey Anderson. Kelvin Gastelum, the heavy favorite over Darren Till. Jesse, you're a Till person over here. You might want to put money on that fight.
I don't know. I leave that to you because you usually make the best decisions.
I mean, if you're really, I mean, it's a plus 196, not bad. Let's see. What am I looking for, Jesse? I'm looking for the fuck. Did I miss it? Help me out here. Where's Diaz versus Masvidal? There it is. A plus 131. So Nate Diaz is still the underdog at plus 131. Let me know in the chat, Diaz or Masvidal. Let us know.
Taylor's gay from Moss is D-Rest. Alex Jones, guest announcer, LOL. World Surprise says, marry me, Jesse. Jackson Black says, I'm just kidding. You guys should get married in Vegas.
Hell yeah.
High Drizzle says, what is, huh? Clock says, the MMA-Holes. Chris, if you want to say hello Friday, where do I go? Any chance you gonna crash Legends? So, Clocks, I'll answer that for you. We're going to be at Madison Square Garden outside playing with the fans and stuff like that. Playing with the fans. And we might hit up Luke Thomas later on in the bar.
We'll see where the day takes us.
Yeah, but,
you know,
but
if it's pumping, we're staying. If it's not pumping, we're going to take a walk.
Yeah.
Choo-choo, back girl.
Do you guys think it will be one of those bloody DS fights?
Yes. Yes. I do see that. I was showing Jesse as Diaz was being interviewed by Ariel. Nate's got these like puffy pockets over his eyes that it looks like if you just go,
oh, the scar tissue.
Yeah, you just go like that and boom, it pops open. It's like in movies, those blood pockets, whatever the hell they're called. You could just see the blood just waiting to get out of his face.
Yeah,
100%. There will be blood. There is no doubt in my mind. What do you think, Jess?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's gonna be the Crimson Mask in that fight.
The Crimson Mask. Jesse's so adorable. All right, let's see. What else do we have in the news? Let's keep it going. We have a lot of people.
Real quick. Can I pee?
Pee right now. Squat in the studio.
As long as I could, but
squat right now.
Okay, guys, don't look.
Pop a squat. There it is.
Just kidding.
There's a part of this audience. All right, now you're stuck with me, chat room. Hello, chat. 275, hanging with the boys. So once again, tomorrow night we'll be live. JBH will be doing a fight briefing at 2 p.m. That'll be a premiere, and then we'll probably be live for PFL at night. Friday, we're going to be at Madison Square Garden. The weigh-ins, 4 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be there. So look for the MMA-Holes shirt. I'll have the black version of this on. We'll be giving some stuff away. We'll have the sign up. We'll be causing a ruckus. We'll probably get kicked out. So come say hello at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And yes, thank you. Let's see what's going on in that chat room over there. I love every one of you. You're beautiful people. Astros 3, Nationals 0. JBH, let's see. That's your 1P break. That's it. She can't get any more. Hanging with the Gaylord.
Hanging with the Gaylord.
I did that for you. Masvidal has issues with submission artists. He lost a fight by getting put to sleep. Diaz will put him to sleep. Damn. J Moss is saying that Diaz will put him to sleep. Mexico. What's up, Jose? What's going on? Pros, Moss at MSG. No, that's not happening. Moss, bring heaps of stickers for the night. Yeah, we're gonna be spamming stickers all over the New York area. Nate boxing is too front foot heavy. George is gonna chop the tree down similar to how Dan Hooker did Raging Out. Then he's going to open up the arsenal. Donation.
Your niggas ever watch the Friday movies?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Pops.
I saw he died. It's sad news. I don't know how old he was, but that is sad news.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Guy from Friday.
Yeah, I loved the Friday movies.
Let's see who else is in the chat over here. What's better for the sport, Nate or Jorge? Okay, that's a very good question.
Jorge at this point, I think. I think Nate's great for the sport. I love Nate, but I don't think I think he's kind of past that.
What's better for the sport? I'm gonna go with Nate.
I'm gonna go with Jorge because he's on an uprise.
It's why I'm gonna go with Nate. Nate is the reason why they're having the BMF. Now, if you're a hardcore traditional fan, you want the weight classes, you want the regular belt and all that stuff. I could understand you hating the BMF. I don't like the BMF. But for the sport to grow, to collect a bigger fan base, it is 100% Nate Diaz. He conjured up this fictitious championship with The Rock there, the president there. This is all Nate. This is not Jorge. Jorge is coming along for the ride. Now, if Jorge wins, he steals the show.
Right.
He steals the show completely. A lot of people love Jorge Masvidal. I met him. Really great guy. Really, really nice guy. And that whole thing that he was pulling at the open workouts with the kids sparring and stuff like that, that's fun to watch. Jorge's he's got an it factor.
Like a draw.
There's something about him. The ladies like him. But I still believe Nate has that unicorn thing going. You can't understand what he's saying. He's got these special interviews. He shows up when he wants to. He does whatever. He's got a Conor mixed with his own street vibe. He hits more audiences, I believe, Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
And there are people that don't like Nate, too. So you're going to bring them in on top of the whole thing. I think Nate's the guy.
I agree with everything you're saying. I just don't know if that would make him the guy. I think Masvidal is on a little bit more of an uprise right now. And there is a little bit of a hype kind of circling around him, especially after the whole, post-fight backstage Leon Edwards shit and then the knockout of Ben Askren. And even though he kind of went on a little bit of a losing streak, I think that those last few wins and then the little drama that took place between there kind of gave Masvidal a name, and he's kind of rising up in the UFC right now. And Nate's already been there, when he fought Conor and all that. He's already been there. He's already done that. Masvidal hasn't. So Masvidal is kind of...
Yeah, Nate he was lucky enough. But here's the thing. He got dragged into the Conor situation, but he manifested that. He was the one that called out Conor McGregor and weaseled his way into UFC 196.
But if it weren't for Conor,
yes,
that fight wouldn't have been as hyped up as it was.
100%. 100%. That was heavy on the Conor side. But then the rematch, they fucking broke crazy records because of the both of them. Now, yes, when Conor's involved, it's red panty night, of course. But Nate manifested the fight in the first place. Okay? You can't disregard Nate for that. He went out there and he manifested that thing. He got the win coming in at 196. I mean, it was insane. I was in the building. It was electric over there. Jorge Masvidal put a knee in the face of Ben Askren, who looks like complete ass. Grin.
Wonderful.
Right?
Nailed it.
I can't believe you sucked me into that. Then he before that, he knocks out Darren Till, which everyone was going crazy for. I thought Darren Till was going to win that fight.
Yes.
Maybe Darren Till's just not that good when it comes to cutting down to the 170. He's too big.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he beat fucking Askren and Darren Till, for God's sakes. That's his winning streak. Now, if he beats Nate Diaz, he's got a little swag going on there. Yeah, look at those two L's. Damian Maia, which is a shit fight.
It wasn't the Stephen
Thompson fight was terrible.
I'll tell you in a minute.
We got Vlad.
I'm going with Diaz by sub, but I think Masvidal wins via decision is more likely. Jorge hitting his prime and fighting smart. I feel like Masvidal is going to open up the scar tissue early.
I think you might be right. So in response to that, Vlad, it wasn't the Stephen Thompson loss that got me.
That was horrific.
It was the Maia loss, because Maia's great on the ground and Diaz is great on the ground. Diaz has the most submission wins in UFC history.
All right. Yeah, but
so,
the Maia fight, Maia was hanging all over Diaz like a fucking chimpanzee.
Fair. But Maia's also, nonetheless, he's good on the ground, and that's what matters. And Masvidal against someone who's clearly good on the ground could be a weakness for Masvidal. But I think you're right, Vlad. As much as you would go with Diaz for submission because he has the strength there, I think because Masvidal is kind of on that rise and he is hitting his prime. He's 34 years old, so he's kind of already in the prime. I feel like he could just kind of strike this thing out,
Here we go. Tail of the tape. Nate Diaz, a 76-inch reach. Jorge Masvidal, a 73-inch reach. It's going to become a big part of this fight over here. Yes, and also Nate Diaz is better on the ground. Now, Masvidal has the coaching, and this is where his edge is. He trains out of Florida. Mike Brown, that crew knows how to get the win. They've proved it over and over again. Probably one of the best gyms around.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Back row.
How the fuck could people watch the Baseball World Series over the MMA-Holes? That's number one bullshit.
You like that?
Baseball World Series is the shit.
Listen, I mean, we don't even have it on over here. It's crazy. We don't even care. We're not even watching it. 271 over here. Represent!
Because the Mets aren't in the World Series.
Yeah, if the Mets were on, we'd be watching it. So look at this. Now, when it comes to the stand-up over here, Masvidal, I don't see him knocking out Nate. Nate's got zombie face. That's not going to happen over here. So this is going to be the striking fight. I think the advantage goes to the guy with the longer arms over here, as in Nate Diaz. What are we doing, Jess?
No, I'm just... Go ahead. Continue.
I'll tell you who he won and lost to. Ask me. Now, Dos Anjos, that fight over there that you pulled up, you know how he lost that fight?
Unanimous.
He got his leg kicked out of him. Dos Anjos just chopped him down like a tree. Yeah.
I never saw that.
So the game plan, what you're going to see over here, ladies and boys and germs.
Wonderful.
Is Masvidal going for the legs. You kind of just jumped for it. Masvidal has to chop down Nate Diaz's legs. Yes. That's the only way he's going to win this fight. Now, if he goes for the legs, that's when he opens up the takedown by Nate Diaz.
So I mean, that's a fair argument, but do you ever wonder if perhaps Masvidal striking, like you said, with the scar tissue over Nate Diaz, he's a bleeder, and perhaps Masvidal could stop this fight by doctor stoppage?
No. Well, I mean, that's possible. That is a possibility. That's always possible in every fight.
I think getting him to bleed right above those eyes, and the doctor has no choice but to stop it.
I think if this goes to the ground, it's going to be late in the fight. That's what I believe. I believe that this is going to be a slugfest. These two are going to be... This is a BMF fight. Mm-hmm. Both of these guys have a chip on their shoulder. You got a street fighter versus... I mean, they're both street fighters if you think about it. They're fucking hardcore motherfuckers. They want to go out there and fucking chop shit up. This is a BMF belt. This is not going to be against the cage bullshit. Now, later in the fight, we might start seeing that. And if that does happen, it goes in favor of Nate Diaz. They are 34 years old. They are the same year. They're the same age. Now, saying that Masvidal is hitting his prime, I really don't believe in that.
I think he's already there.
I don't even think he's in his prime.
No, I think he's there.
I think he's well coached. I don't think he's in his prime,
Every fighter has a prime.
Masvidal has a gazillion fights under his belt.
Are you saying that? So if you don't think he's in his prime, you don't think he's entering his prime, you think he's past his prime?
Yeah, I do.
Are you crazy?
I believe he is past his prime.
The guy looks better now than he ever has.
Against Darren Till and Ben Askren.
So?
And he cracked Till. Say if he didn't catch Till.
Till, an excellent striker who knocked out Cowboy Cerrone.
Okay, and then that beautiful loss against Thompson. It was
by
the most
unanimous decision, he went the distance.
It was a terrible fight. I was in the building. It was horrific. And then before that, Damian Maia's hanging all over him. Listen, Masvidal ran over Cowboy.
His prime.
You think Masvidal is in his prime right now?
I don't think he's entering his prime. I think he's already there.
I think you're 100%
I think this
wrong.
year, and I think perhaps next year, these are going to be the years of his prime. We're going to see the best of him that we've ever seen, and then he's going to go on a downslope. But I think right now, he is in his prime.
Even if he beats Nate Diaz is not the best 170 out there.
We're not talking about who his opponent is the best now. We're saying, is Masvidal in his prime?
He is not. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I think you're crazy.
I think you're
hold on.
crazy.
Let me.
34 years old. He's not in his prime.
Jesse,
the best?
34 years old. He has 7 fights under his belt.
Yes.
And then on top of that, he's got the fucking street fights. This guy's got crazy mileage on him. Mm-hmm. Crazy mileage.
Sure.
And you mean to tell me he's in his prime?
Yes, absolutely.
You're
100%.
Crazy.
I think we have seen the best of him that we have seen in a long time, and that shows me that he is in his prime. 34 years old is the perfect age to be in your prime.
If you're a wrestler.
If you're a fighter altogether.
If you're a wrestler. If you are a wrestler, it's the perfect age to be in your prime.
If you are an MMA fighter, if you're a 34, anywhere like 29 to like even 35, I would give for some fighters to be in their prime. I would give this year and perhaps next year for Jorge Masvidal to be in his prime.
Ladies and gentlemen, he beat Ben Askren. He beat Darren Till. And I have to say this. I don't want to take... I hate to take anything away from this because they were fantastic. The knockout with Darren Till was epic. The Ben Askren knee was bonkers. That was great. Timed it perfectly. The Stephen Thompson fight was one of the worst fights. I mean, I was in the seats. I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to fling myself from my seat. Damian Maia fight, and that's not really his fault here. It was the fighting style of his opponents.
But
the Donald Cerrone fight might be his most impressive over. He ran.
Jake
Cerrone
Ellenberger is an incredible striker.
Jake Ellenberger's a bum.
He's a. Have you seen him
Ross
on the
Pearson,
feet?
a fucking
Are you
bum.
kidding me?
Lorenz
he
Larkin.
Won by knockout against Ellenberger. And have
bums.
you seen Ellenberger fight? The
oh
guy's an
goodness.
incredible striker. Are you really going to shit on this guy?
Yes, I am going to shit on him.
I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now.
I'm going to take us. He beat nobody.
What do you mean he beat nobody? Take a look at his record, please.
Oh, my
Jake
goodness.
Ellenberger.
He beat nobody, guys. Jake Ellenberger?
And he won by punches.
Bums.
That's right. OMG, bro.
Look at this. This is what... Guys, come on.
Yeah, you're seeing his out record after Masvidal's fight.
Now, he was on his way out, yes.
Before the Masvidal fight.
Jesse.
He fought heavy hitters.
Jesse, he
Diego
was good
Sanchez, he won against.
He was good in 2012.
Diego Sanchez comes in, guns fucking blazing, swinging for the fences. And you're actually going to shit on that?
Now, he did fight some beasts. I'll give him that.
Josh Koscheck?
Yeah, Robbie Lawler, Gastelum, Roy McDonald.
Heavy fucking hitters.
But look at his record. Look at it. I mean, Jesse, what are you smoking?
Man.
What are you smoking? Man. Jorge Masvidal, if you really think about it, who the fuck did he beat?
Cowboy.
And now you're saying he's in his prime?
I think he's
Ladies
in his
and gentlemen,
prime
boys and girls, I give you Exhibit A. This man is not in his prime.
Maz, you can
beats
stop
bums.
for a minute. You can stop for a minute. Masvidal is clearly in his prime at the moment. I think he will be in his prime heading into 35 years old, and then he will be on a downward slope.
He's a bum slayer.
Okay.
He's a fucking... Nate Diaz. Guys, Nate Diaz is going to fuck him up.
No, he's not.
He's going to fuck him up.
Nah.
I'm telling you right now. Let's see what the chat says.
Robert says Masvidal's in his prime. Mark Jackson, Turderberger, and Damian Detroit, who beat him. Yo Jordan says he beat Nate and Marquard. Kai Noda says Jorge is good, Moss. He survived for a long time. Stop being racist.
Wait. So am I racist against Puerto Ricans? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
But I like Mexicanos better. Is Nate Mexican? What is Nate?
Nate's...
He's a Cholo, right? Yeah, I'm Team Cholo.
Mexican.
Guys, come on, man. Jorge Masvidal's he's fun. He really is fun. And Nate Diaz too. Listen, you can make the argument that Nate beat bums too. You can make the argument with the whole Conor thing. You could joke around about a lot of things with Nate Diaz, but I think Nate Diaz.
So then why if you can make those arguments, why
I think
are you
right
on
now
Jorge so much?
at this moment, I think Nate Diaz is a better fighter. Now,
How do you think
could Jorge win? Yes, he can win.
Okay, but you said
he is not in his
Nate
prime.
Diaz is going to win the fight, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, I think.
So how do you think Diaz is going to win? You think he's going to win by decision?
I think it's going to be a slugfest. It could be a decision. It's very possible. It could be. Listen, Jorge Masvidal is tough. He's a tough dude. I am not trying to knock that he is tough. He is extremely tough, and he is a average to an above average, somewhere around there fighter. He fluctuates. He is not great. And saying he's hitting his prime at 34 years old with fucking 47 fights under his belt, including street fights, you're out of your mind!
Wonderful, wonderful.
I am not hating on Jorge Masvidal. I am just speaking the truth here. We are watching a main event that is fantastic. It's going to be beautiful to watch. But by no means do we have like championship level fighters here. We just got two badasses, hence the BMF belt, throwing down. Saying Jorge Masvidal is in his prime is absolutely insane. My foot's a balloon.
My foot was a balloon.
Now, let's get back into this card over here. Or do you want to open that up, Jesse? We can open that up. Let's take a break. Here we go. Jesse, open up the packages over here. And what I want to do, too, is I want to get into the news. Actually, you know what? Before we open that, Jesse, let's read a word from our sponsors before we forget. Okay. Now, if you want to place bets, we are going to show you where to do it. BetDSI is the place. We put it on Nate Diaz. Now, I could lose. It's a close one here. Masvidal's tough. I could take an L here. But I'm thinking the underdog and Nate Diaz is going to get it. Jesse, how do you place a bet?
Just because you're not in Vegas doesn't mean you can't bet on MMA and UFC. BetDSI offers online wagering and has been paying winners for 20 years. Use the link in the description with promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, and get up to 100% bonus match as well as $25 as a welcome bonus today. BetDSI also offers betting options for everything including NFL, NCAA football, NBA, NHL, UFC, and all the major sports, politics, reality TV, esports, virtually everything. We play through ourselves and recommend BetDSI if you want to ask me 70 fights or any of the sports you are watching. Once again, go to BetDSI with the link in the description below. Use the promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, and get a limited time 100% bonus offer as well as $25 as a welcome bonus. Make some extra cash in the sports you know and love. It's only a game until you bet it at BetDSI.
That's right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
BetDSI promo code MMA-Hole. Now, I saw someone say he beat Cowboy. To me, I think the Cowboy win was his best win, Masvidal. I really do. He ran Cowboy over like he was nothing. So did Darren Till. Roberto Hernandez.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Nate versus Jorge getting paid big time headlining at the Garden. All kinds of celebrities going to attend. That speaks for itself. I doubt Colby and Usman generates more money or attention. Jack O'Lantern, vampire.
You bring up a great point, Roberto. Wait, don't open that yet. Hold on. We're going to open that. We got to tease them a little bit. That is a great point over there. Now, Colby and Usman have the benefit of other championship fights on their card, and this BMF thing. this BMF belt that's happening will get better ratings, better attendance than Colby versus Usman. I agree. Vlad.
Conor wants the winner of the MEF fight. I bet Dana wants Nate to win to make the trilogy fight and make millions of shekels. That fight is fairly safe for a Conor return.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. As much as I hate this BMF thing, it is. It is something that is perfect for Conor. I believe this. I think that this fight's going to happen. They're going to throw a Conor fight together in January, and then they're going to link up Conor versus the winner. I hope that's not the case. What do you think?
I agree.
Think so?
Yeah.
Jesse wants to open up the box. Thank you for the donations tonight. You're wonderful, wonderful. If you haven't subbed, give it to us. We have another sponsor to get through, Jesse. And this is something I used 3 times today. And I'm about to use it a 4th. It's called the Theragun, right, Jess?
Do you put your body to the test day in and day out? Do your muscles feel so stressed and fatigued that it hurts just to get out of bed in the morning? Whether you're a rigorous athlete or a hard worker, you want to buy a massage gun that provides the best therapy in the market. Theragun provides an all-in-one massage and recovery tool. Theragun helps you release muscle tension, soreness, and recover faster. Use the link in the description below and start using a deep muscle massage treatment unlike anything you've ever felt. Again, head over to Theragun.com and start feeling better, moving better, and recovering faster with tension and soreness relief.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It was very relaxing. Now I saw in the chat.
See the light bulb go off in your head when you turn the Theragun over to me.
Jean-Paul Lescott said, the winner of the BMF... Hold on a second. We got a donation.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
True grit.
MMA is such a crazy sport. True. A year ago, no one would have thought Masvidal versus Nate Diaz would be the biggest fight of the year.
Crazy. You're so right. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk? Right? Masvidal Diaz for a fake fatigue. If someone said that to you, if I were to say a year ago,
I would have been like, get the fuck out of here.
Halloween's rolling around. Jesse, I got great news. They're going to make a fantasy belt for Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz. Donald Trump's going to be in the audience. The Rock is going to be putting the belt around the waist. Isn't that great?
I would have said you were out of your mind.
No one would ever believe that. Ever. In their right minds. True Grit makes a great point. That is why this is a great sport. Now, I'm not a fan of the belt, but I am a fan of the circus. So let's go. Let's have some fun with it. The situation of who wins this BMF belt. Do you think they might catapult these two into the winner of Usman versus Covington?
No. I don't think. No, that's not going to happen. No.
Okay.
I think this is definitely going to be something that's going to be challenged for again. I don't think this is a one-off, but I certainly don't think that this is going to be catapulted into that. That's ridiculous. That's not going to happen.
Okay.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Chew, motherfucker, chew, Vlad.
Your niggas watched the Triple C Food Truck Diaries?
No.
Brendan snitched on Colby for paying models to be in his video. Colby asked one to rub his shoulder during his show and the model told him to fuck off. Look into it.
Wait a second.
No way.
I watched, I don't even think I got a minute into it, and I couldn't watch anymore. But now, if it is in that episode, I will 100% watch that back.
Are we really surprised?
Is that true?
But if that's true, are we really surprised?
No, I mean, we know that he's paying these girls.
Yeah, for sure he's paying these girls. But
what about Brendan Schaub breaking bro code and snitching on him?
Fuck that. That's hilarious. I would break bro code for that. That gives you a little extra publicity. That's freaking awesome.
Did he do that? Is that true?
I don't even like Brendan Schaub, and I would give him props for that one. That's funny.
I know it's old news. I barely watched it, so I don't want to know if that's true. I have to go back and watch it.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
It's absolutely true. It was hilarious. All right, I'm going to watch it back. So we got 2 more sponsors to get to. But what I want to do is talk about this BMF belt, the winner. So you're saying no? They're not going to fight the winner of Usman versus Covington? No. All right. Let us know in the chat what you think. I mean, Dana White did say that this is a one-off. So you're saying that Dana White has officially lied to us again?
No,
About the BMF belt.
No.
So you're saying
What
this
is
is a
he-
one-off?
Well, yes, that part he lied about.
Okay, so he is lying.
Yes.
Okay. Hang on, I don't know what you're thinking so much about.
No, I thought you meant as far as
Put the fucking blade down. She's
talking.
going 100% cholo. You can't wave that fucking thing around. Wait, this is not.
My mom is coming out in me.
You need to put the
This
blade
is
down.
This is what my mom would do.
So everyone
Waving
say
a
put the blade
while
down in the
she's
chat,
talking.
please. Please drop the blade. Drop the blade, Jesse, please. Fucking A. This is the weirdest nervous twitch I've ever seen. Box cutter. Hey, the fuck is going on here? All right, I'm going to beat up the ceiling so we can put something else in your hand because I'm a little nervous right now. 50 likes. Put the fucking blade down.
I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes. You've got 50 likes. We've got 50 likes. MMA-Holes 50 likes. I've got 50 likes.
All right, all joking aside, I'm going to be completely serious right now.
Okay.
She scares the fuck out of me.
Stop
Seriously,
it.
did you see the psychotic look in her face? She was like all hunched over like a fucking, she was going to ring a bell.
What do you
like
think
a
I'm
fucking
gonna do?
hunchback. And she's like, well, can we replay that? Hold on a second. Hold on, let's see if I can
You're
replay
so
that.
dramatic.
That scared the shit out of me. I'm going to have nightmares about that. I'm going to have nightmares.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo,
What the fuck just happened? Choo-choo.
100%. Henry and Brandon stood there laughing at Colby. Brendan said moments after their video the models didn't even bother to stick around. They bounced as he had already paid.
Oh my
Wow. That is true. All right, hold on a second. We're going to play something real quick. Thank you, Vlad.
I know, Jordan. He's acting like I'm holding it to his throat.
Guys, I don't know. All right, here's the 50 like song. Now watch Jesse. Watch the craziness.
It's
Hold
like
on.
making you uncomfortable.
Okay.
I knew the blade made you uncomfortable, so I figured if I faced you, it would make it more uncomfortable, right?
Hold on a second.
Oh my god.
Okay, here I'm like, hey, time for 50 likes. And she's like, hey, I'm going to stab you. Okay, look at her. She's a fucking lunatic. Look at how she started up.
Oh god.
Look at this. Look, it's sunken in. She's like, it's out. And there she goes.
I knew it was gonna make you uncomfortable.
Okay. She's fucking stabbing the air with a knife. Look at like those awkward, like you're definitely Caucasian. There's no doubt about it with those moves. There she goes. Now she's slowly leaning towards me with the knife. I'm like, what are you doing? Look at her. She's fucking nuts.
Oh my god.
This is why you can't listen on Podbean and
It
iTunes.
makes you uncomfortable. It's funny.
Yeah, my seat is like across. It's in the neighbor's apartment. All right. Breathe. We need a gerbil right now, Jesse.
Do you own a business event or organization and are looking for the most efficient tools for marketing and advertising? Sticker Mule offers easy online ordering with a 4-day turnaround and free online proofs with free shipping. Use the link to Sticker Mule in the description below and get incredible promotional materials such as durable and waterproof vinyl stickers, posters, magnets, customized tape, labels, bumper stickers, and more. Sticker Mule offers full color printing at the highest quality that you deserve. Free shipping, free online proofs, fast production, satisfaction guaranteed. We use Sticker Mule for all of our marketing needs and we've never been happier with the products that we receive. Visit Sticker Mule with the link in the description today.
Yeah. Sticker Mule today. All right, Jesse. I used some of this. Actually, I used it twice today.
Timeless CBD sees a gap in the industry between quality and affordability. This is a CBD company that strives to make top-notch products at prices people can afford. All of Timeless CBD's products are carefully handmade at their facility. Each and every batch is third-party tested. Visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description and get your hands on only the best CBD products, such as full-spectrum oils, gummies, paint salves, freezes, BCAAs, and more. Use promo code MMA-Hole, all one word, for up to 20% off of your entire order. We use Timeless CBD on a daily, and we haven't felt this good in years. We recommend Timeless CBD to anyone seeking treatment for numerous conditions. Once again, visit Timeless CBD with the link in the description using promo code MMA-Hole and get up to 20% off of your entire purchase.
There we go. Timeless CBD is
Wonderful, wonderful.
To the gentleman that said, bro, you're killing me with these ads. We got to get paid, man. We got to fucking do this.
Listen, there would be no show.
What the
without
fuck?
the fucking ads.
Stop complaining.
You guys are all thankful for the show.
We're probably going to be doing like 2,030 minutes tonight. And there's like 3 minutes of commercials. And you're like, I don't want fucking ads.
Because if you weren't grateful, we wouldn't be here, motherfucker.
You're welcome. All right, anyway.
Oh, I thought you were going to handshake.
No, it's no handshake. We're very serious over here. All right, open your packages now. Here's the deal. If you want to send us anything, there's an address down below. This is from Nate R. And let's see what we got over here. And shout out to our sponsors, keeping this show going and flowing. What do we got, Jess?
Oh, some stuff fell apart, Nate. Oh, no.
What do we got? We got some bones.
Some
Well, that's
stuff
cool.
fell apart. Hold on.
Well, we could glue it together, I think. So there's a coffin with some bones.
Open it up, Moss.
Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Look at that. The tape did not hold, but there it is. There's a coffin and there's some bones. Happy Halloween. Nate R dropping. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's neat.
I'm still putting this on
This
our
looks
mantle.
like it's like cursed, actually. Did you put a spell on this? Wow. I like this thing. Whoa, look at this. 2 of them. Matching tombstones.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a his and her, Jesse.
We got little spiders.
Jesse, it's a his and her. It's a bride and a groom. Jesse didn't pick it. It smells like cigarettes. There it is. Little dress on the skull, so that's Jesse. And here's me with a little bow tie. There we go. Shout out to Nate R. That's pretty freaking cool. Like that. Bury us next to each other. What else we got over there? For Happy Halloween.
Little spiders.
Little spiders. Look at that. Little spiders in my hand. Hey. Put them in the coffin.
And some black leaves to put up on the mantle.
That's great. Nate R, thank you. It's great.
And look at this.
All right, let's put that back in there. Oh, the little top hat on the guy.
Look at this.
I like the packaging. This is great. And, oh, shit. Someone's not going to be happy about that, Jesse.
Why?
Someone is not going to be happy about that.
Why? Uh-oh.
You think that's fucking funny?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Nate. I think it's cool. Nate R, thank you very much. That's pretty awesome over there. He forgot his little hat. I like the little hat on him. There's a his and her coffin set. That's pretty awesome. So there we go.
Moss, can you reach back and put on the couch, please?
I sure can.
One more fan mail. Guys, if you want to send any mail, link in the not link, address in the description for you guys to check it out. This is from 2 Joints. He's been telling us to expect a package, so... All right. Here we go.
I like how some of the OGs, there's some OGs coming in that are like all salty.
Why?
But no, it's great because when we have a lot of viewers, like they get
Salty
so
about
mad.
what?
They get very repetitive. There's some OGs in the chat that
About
have like
what?
newer names and they come in because we have more viewers and they're like, look at me! And they write in all
Wait,
caps.
salty about the gifts or salty
No,
about
just
us?
being salty at our success. It's actually
You guys
You give me
love
chills.
that we're here.
You give me chills.
Aw.
All right, what else we
Thanks
have?
for all your kind words.
Oh,
Ooh.
that really is a chia pet.
So on the box it said
That's a
there's a chia pet in there, and Moss is like, "There's probably no chia pet."
We got a chia pet.
We got a chia pet.
Let's see how I can kill this.
No.
And wow, look at that, Jess.
I
Look
don't
at
know
this.
how to use a chia pet, but I'm gonna
It's
give
easy.
it a
It's
shot.
a plant, Jesse. But it's emoji poop.
But it's a poop.
Shout out to 2 Joints with the poop. Look at that. I like that. We're going to grow this and put this on the casting couch so you can see it.
A home drug test we
fucking-
got.
What is that, a
It's
pregnancy test?
No, it's a marijuana test.
Oh.
So, Moss, if you're ever worried if you have marijuana in your system, you know, give it to your brother because it's his job, you know. Take the marijuana test.
I've always wanted one of these 2 Joints. This is awesome.
Ooh, now this comes useful.
Look at that.
This is an ashtray. It's an NB ashtray. We roll CBD joints over here. I've got mine right here. I actually rolled this a while back, but I haven't had a chance to smoke it. We roll joints over here. So this comes in handy.
Oh, it's a little fluffy. That's awesome.
It's a little ashtray we can keep in here for when we decide to go CBD all the way.
Envy. 2 joints giving the best gifts.
And we got one more.
You're awesome, 2 joints.
We have Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
We
do now.
Yeah, we have Blu-ray.
Okay.
I was just asking you. We have Blu-ray. All right.
I think the PlayStation 4 plays Blu-ray.
We got a movie
Ooh.
called, it has Kimbo Slice in it, Frank Mir, Roger Huerta, and Heath Herring.
All Academy Award winners, correct?
Academy MMA Award
Let me
winners.
see this thing, Jesse.
It's called Circle of Pain. Have you ever seen this?
Circle. Oh, my God. Tell me this is... We have in our hands Circle of Pain. 2 joints. I can die a happy man. Shout out to the late Kimbo Slice. Rest in peace, my friend. You were a beast. And in your honor, you have Jorge Masvidal fighting, so...
I can't wait to use this Chia Pet.
That's awesome. 2 joints. Shout out to 2 joints. You're wonderful. And that film is a masterpiece, is Boss Koger. Yes, we will watch this. Actually, maybe after the stream we'll watch it. All right, there we go.
Yeah,
I never seen that movie.
You want to watch it?
Huh? And it's in Blu-ray. Imagine crystal clear. Kimbo. All right.
All right.
All right, Jesse. I have to use.
guys
I have
for
to
your
use the little
gifts.
boys' room. We're gonna get into some more news. A lot of news tonight. We'll probably go a little bit late. So we started late. So why not go a little bit late? I'll be right back.
All right, guys. Cheers. All right. It's a weed chia. All right, let me know who is salty in the chat. Moss said there was someone salty. I'd love to know who is so in love with our success now. Answer me, just you like to plant tulips? I love gardening. I told Moss I can't wait until we get our own house. He's excited to move just to get out of this place. He doesn't want to be here anymore. But I'm just excited to have my own garden. I love gardening. I love it. I love it. Sad. It was Van. Oh, it was Van? Wonderful. Scroll up. Jesse. Now that he is gone, let's make out. Sorry, Taylor. I am taken by the best. Mystic Moss. So you like planting tulips, huh? I feel like you're trying to tell me something inadvertent that's probably like sexualized and I'm not getting it. It's probably flying right over my head right now. But if you're just asking if I like gardening, then yes. But if you're asking me some sort of like sexualized question, it's flying right over my head. I'm not getting it. Whatever the fuck it is you're asking me. Oh, tulips. Got it. Thank you, Damien. No, it wasn't Jesse. Oh, it wasn't you? All right, it was someone. I'm salty. My doctor says it's a problem, says Boss. Ooh, Poofle says that there's been a few idiots in the chat. Listen, there always is. When it comes to something like this, there's always the idiots. And you want to know who the idiots are? More often than not, we found that the idiots are usually people who have been a part of our chat or our community in the past, left because they got salty, and then came back because they were envious. So let's all give a huge shout out to the salties. Dr. Nate says the MMA-Holes, there's notes that they're somewhere, maybe trapped in the box. Oh, there's a note? Grab Nate's box, the brown one. He said there's a note in there somewhere. Give me the box. Give me the box, Moss.
There's a note. Oh, you know what? I did see something on the outside. No, on the outside of the box.
No, there's no. He said inside the box.
No, I saw something. I did see something taped on the outside. Now he says that. What did you? Well, there's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Oh, it's on the bottom.
Oh, I didn't see
It's a surprise
that.
bottom note.
Hold on.
We'll read the Nate note.
We gotta read the Nate note.
And then, all right, we're gonna get into the news. We're gonna talk some more about the BMF and that card. We'll see you at MSG on Friday. We need sodium in our system. Taylor is a sexy, confident woman who wants Jesse, says Taylor Haley. Fook the haters, 2 lips. All right, so let's see this note, what we got over here, and then we'll jump back into the
He taped
news.
it to the box.
What's in the
box? Sneaky. All right.
What do we got there,
Oh,
Jess?
hold on. It's all taped. I don't want to rip it.
By the way, this weekend, we're going to break crazy records. We're going to get to 30,000 subscribers. We made a prediction, and it's right above. At the beginning of the year, we said 30,000 subscribers. We're going to hit it, and that was a long way ago. And now it looks like it's going to become a real thing this Saturday. I will get another tattoo to honor it, and I cannot thank the MMA-Holes enough for getting us to this big accomplishment. So shout out to the sexy 29.5. You're all wonderful.
Wonderful.
Who's going to be in attendance for 30K? History. Let me know in the chat. Will you be here on Saturday? That thing's going to come flying across. Stab me.
Okay. I know this wasn't on your list, but I figured they would make a nice addition to your Halloween town. Thanks, guys. Dr. Nate. Bum, 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 bum. Dr. Nate is going in. He made the face. Every time I make the horn, Moss makes this face like the, please don't do that again.
I love it.
This will go in the Halloween town. We'll find a place for it. It's kind of like a city right now. There's not really any open spots, but I will find a place for it. I promise. Moss,
thank you for the kind words in the chat.
Moss, will you do the honors of putting this
appreciate
back on the couch?
The 30K.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get back into business over here. I mean, this is a very serious show.
Let's get back into
What else do we have in the news, Jesse?
Yeah.
A lot of stories to get to.
All right. According to the Bleacher Report, actually, let's go to up there to MMA News. Kevin Lee says Gillespie is the toughest, most dangerous fight he's ever had.
Yeah, I would agree. Actually, no, RDA's, what do you mean, tougher than RDA?
Kevin Lee has already proclaimed number 11 ranked lightweight Gregor Gillespie as a dangerous fight for him, and now he's saying that his upcoming bout with Gillespie is the most dangerous and toughest fight of his career. It's easy to forget that Kevin Lee is only 27 years old with a Detroit-based grappler already hanging or having over 5 years of UFC experience under his belt. Lee has had a total of 22 professional fights and has lost the last
Tony
two.
Ferguson? Wait, hold on a second. I'm just thinking of the guys that he fought. He's telling me that Gillespie is tougher than Tony Ferguson?
Toughest fight that he's ever had.
This guy's smoking some crack.
Has lost the last two to Ally Quinta and Rafael Dos Anjos. Lee will look to bounce back and avoid a third consecutive loss against a competitor whose skill set Kevin Lee is very much aware of. He said, quote, hands down, this is the most dangerous fight I've ever taken in my life. It's a guy who's really dangerous. A lot of guys on the inside know he's got a legit shot to even beat Khabib Nurmagomedov or anyone else in this weight class. He's the most decorated wrestler. Dude would be in the Olympics if it wasn't for Jordan Burroughs. Fighting somebody like this who not a lot of people know, which makes him even more dangerous, is going to be tough. I prepared 100% for this. I already know this is going to be the toughest fight I've had. At 13-0 without dropping around, Gillespie has certainly earned Kevin Lee's respect. So heading into Saturday's lightweight bout, Kevin Lee believes that it is not the hot prospect Gillespie who is coming in with something to prove, but rather himself to himself. He said, quote, it's proving something to myself more than anything. This man is undefeated. No one has really figured him out yet. He ain't been beat, so
he hasn't. He's right.
He don't have that confidence. He's on the up and up, and he's going to try and make a name off of me. It's proving to myself that I'm still coming up and I'm still rising. I'm still going to be even bigger and better. I'll be honest with you, I'm coming off of 2 losses. That shit eats at you. It's not easy having to rebound from that, so Gregor is going to have to face the worst of it, but I'm going to make sure I give it to him.
It really is a fascinating fight. A lot of people are still not familiar with Gregor the Gift Gillespie.
Yes.
Gregor Gillespie has been someone that people have been speaking about for a while. And there's been this little bit of a buzz coming in here on the MMA-Holes. I didn't have an idea who he was, was it 4 or 5 fights ago? And this caller calls in and says the Gift is going to be the champion at lightweight. And I'm like, come on, who's the Gift? I can't remember. It was like 4 or 5 fights ago. And here he is, 13-0. He is 32 years old, but he doesn't have much mileage on him. Gregor Gillespie is a beast. He really is. Now, I don't know if he's Tony Ferguson beast, but he's damn tough. He could be as tough as Tony. I don't know if he's as good as him. I don't know if he's as good as RDA. I mean, RDA was a champion, for God's sakes. We still have more to learn from the Gift. What we do know is Kevin Lee is correct. He is tough. Kevin Lee on a 2-fight losing streak, Dos Anjos and Al Iaquinta. Before that has the win over Edson Barboza, where he mutilated him. Edson's no slouch. Yeah, Khabib beat him too, but Edson is a tough dude. Tony Ferguson is the loss, and then before that, Michael Chiesa, which was controversial. So here he is, sitting at the fight at lightweight with Gillespie. I love it. I love the fight. I really do. I want to marry the fight. I love it so much. It is opening up the main card. And what a main card. Derek Lewis versus Ivanov. Thompson, Luque. Till, Gastelum. Hopefully that stays together. And Diaz versus Masvidal. It is fiery. It is quite lovely. Now, Derek Lewis is a fighter that I fancy. He is one of my faves. I know he's on a 2-fight losing streak, but look who he lost to. Dos Santos, who is a former champion. Daniel Cormier, now a former champion as well. Lost to 2 champs. A lot of people jumping off the Lewis train. But I'm still on it. I'm riding the BBC. I like Derek Lewis, and he has a very tough one again. Tai Tuivasa, he lost to. And Rothwell, this man's name is Ivanov. And Ivanov says he wants a championship fight next. So, good card. Good fights. Fight briefing tomorrow. Jesse will get you going. All right, what else do we have in the news, JBH?
According to the Bleacher Report, Nate Diaz has ripped on USADA after being cleared of the doping violation, saying, quote, "It's a conspiracy."
That's prime fucking.
Can you say it's a
Wonderful,
conspiracy in the
wonderful.
Nate Diaz voice?
It's a conspiracy, man. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. His mouth's fucked up, Jesse. My mouth's all over the fucking place. Look, my hand's on my face, but I'm fucking... Here we go. My hand's underneath my mouth, but that's how fucking cool I am, man. It's a fucking conspiracy, man.
All right. Nate Diaz affirmed he will fight Jorge Masvidal at UFC 244 on Saturday after all the drama over a positive test for trace amounts of a banned substance. He said, quote, "I thought it was all made up and a bunch of bullshit anyway," per ESPN's Mark Raimondi, continuing on by saying, "It's behind us, now we can move on." Diaz also questioned the findings of the U.S. anti-doping agency, calling it a, quote, "conspiracy." Diaz, and this is in quotes, said he does not believe what USADA is saying about atypical findings in a tainted supplement. He said he has continued taking the same supplements he has always taken, raw, organic, vegan supplements from Whole Foods. The UFC said Friday that the supplement that tested positive for LGD 4033 was an organic, vegan, plant-based daily multivitamin. Diaz first raised doubt over his bout with Masvidal when he shared a statement warning post contains profanity on Twitter, saying he was informed of a test that showed elevated levels of what they say may be from some tainted supplements. He claimed he had only been using natural food supplements in preparation for UFC 244, adding he was considering not fighting at all because he was not going to have his name tainted as a cheater. According to Raimondi and colleague Ariel Helwani, Diaz was flagged for a selective androgen receptor modulator, but USADA hadn't yet placed him on a provisional suspension. That left the door open for him to step inside the octagon at Madison Square Garden. Diaz was ultimately vindicated when USADA and UFC officially cleared him. Jeff Nowitzki, the UFC's senior vice president of athlete health and performance, confirmed he had taken a contaminated multivitamin, which led to the flagged test sample.
All right, so there's Nate Diaz speaking out about it. By the way, keep letting us know updates on the Nationals versus Houston game. I'm actually pretty interested in that. I might be swinging in favor of the Nationals, but I really don't care. But I kind of do. You have any care? What are you eating? She just broke out some crackers. Would you just shove it in your mouth after the story? All right. Manny C says, "Hey, I live in Houston." Yeah, I don't even care. For some reason, the story of the Nationals never winning World Series is interesting. I shouldn't be rooting for the Nationals. They're in the Mets division, but there's not really a rivalry. Not like the Braves or the Phillies or any of that stuff. So, all right. What's the next story, or should I let you chew a little bit more?
No, I'm good.
Let's see what else we have over here.
So we already talked about Darren
Like foot was
Till's
up a leon.
visa issues, but according to MMA Junkie, Yair Rodriguez lights a candle to summon Saint McGregor into a UFC showdown.
He lit a candle?
That's what the headline said.
What kind of candle? It's like a satanic.
I'll tell you. You can add Yair Rodriguez to the list of fighters who want a shot at Conor McGregor, but El Pantera took a slightly different approach than most. Instead of trashing Conor McGregor or throwing shade, he lit up a candle, asking the Notorious to make a miracle happen. He posted on Instagram a video of him lighting a candle, and then a picture of himself and Conor McGregor with the caption, quote, "Saint McGregor at the Notorious MMA. Make me the miracle of facing the biggest fans in this world, Mexico versus Ireland." And then he put that again in Spanish, and then he put hashtag 145 pounds, 155 pounds, hashtag Cash weight.
All right, let's see this thing. Hey, then. All right, this is probably a copyright song. God damn it. Okay, that's a candle, Jesse. There. That's pretty fucking funny.
My foot was a balloon.
So the candle, to those who are listening on Podbean and iTunes, it's a beautiful candle. He lights the candle. You can't see what's on it, and then he spins it around, and it's literally Conor McGregor is a saint. Now, Jesse, after seeing this, and yes, drunk, please. There's an address down below. Someone send me this immediately. I need this candle. We got his toilet paper, for fuck's sake, right? That's the Conor McGregor toilet paper. I'll get it. Rest in peace, Real Row. Oh, shit. Look at that. That's reflexes right there. Batgirl!
Please ban the chatter captain. He is saying some awfully nasty things about Jesse. We don't need that garbage in our chat.
Who, the chatter captain?
Is Ryda? Is a Ryda? What is a Ryda?
Yeah, I don't know who. Listen, here's the deal.
Captain in the chat.
Who's captain? Jesse is a rider.
I don't know what that means.
Captain.
Listen.
Are you going to behave, Captain? Or are we going to have to go in there and nuke your ass?
This is the MMA-Holes, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't used to it already. I'm at the point now where people say so many like perverted things or stupid things that I don't even notice it anymore. Like, half the time I don't even read it. So it doesn't bother me. If it doesn't bother me, it shouldn't bother you guys. I appreciate that you're concerned, but honestly,
should I spank him?
This is the MMA-Holes. I would just ignore him. You know,
you
you're just giving him extra
no?
attention. Yeah, go ahead and
should I put him over my knee?
I don't even notice it anymore.
And flog him?
It's stupid.
All right. Anyway, so here's the deal. This candle over here, I need it. Thank you, Batgirl, for the donation. You're wonderful.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I got you.
That's all right. We saw the video enough.
Okay.
So there it is. This is what I need for Christmas. Can someone send this to me, please, immediately? That's actually pretty funny by Yair. What do you think, Jess?
Yeah, I think this was a good move. But I don't think he's going to get the fight. I think that's a little ridiculous.
No. But you know what? It gets us talking about him.
Yeah.
So he's smart.
True.
He's not eye-poking anyone. So that's cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got? I love you.
All right.
I love you.
According to MMA Mania, Israel Adesanya and Yoel Romero are planning to fight, and Paulo Costa is laughing at both of them. Wah, wah.
You know what's funny about this thing? Like, this is the first thing that everyone was saying. Hey, Costa's out. Throw Romero in. And as much as it kind of doesn't make sense because of the losses, as time passes, I kind of want it. I need it. I need this fight. Just for selfish reasons, even though it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You can read the story. Or give
There's
me
not really
your
a story to it. I mean, Yoel and Israel Adesanya have been going back and forth a little bit, and then Paulo Costa decided to chime in and post an Instagram video if you want to see that.
Does this video have copyright shit in it too?
I don't know.
Hopefully it does.
But he put the caption, "Look who wants to return from the dead's world."
Oh, yeah, I am 50 years old. I sounded Chinese there for a second. Hold on a second.
Hey, Israel.
Hey, yeah.
Why you say I see you, boy?
Why doesn't he clear his voice?
Say, I see you soon, boy. No. You don't need to say something like this. Give me the fucking day.
Ooh.
Give me the fucking day.
Give me that fucking day.
Tell him that Dana White the fucking day.
Did you say Tel Aviv, Dana White? Tel Aviv?
Yeah.
All right? That's it.
Wow, Jesse. Shots fired by Yoel Romero. I want to see this. Imagine a guy sends you a message and looks like this. I would shit all over my pants. My jocks would be filled with shit, Jesse. Mm-hmm. Look at him. He's pissed. Why is he so mad? What is he so mad about?
Hey, Israel.
Hey.
Why you say I see you, boy?
Why
you say I see you soon, boy? No. You don't need to say something like this. Give me the fucking day.
Wow.
Give me the fucking day.
Give me the fucking day. Damn. It's not even proper English, but so badass.
Harsh words.
Gimme, not give me. Gimme.
Yeah, He has
the
an
fucking
accent,
day.
Moss.
No, but I want to start using this. What I'm saying is I want to start using this. Give me the fucking day.
Like, this is number one.
Tell him that I done wine the fucking day.
He's pissed.
All right?
All right.
That's it.
Wow. Soldier of God. He's doing God's work, guys.
A soldier of God.
I'm a little nervous. I'm a little scared. Do you think Israel's nervous?
Nah.
I don't know, man.
Give me the fucking day.
Give me the fucking day. Give me the fucking day. I can't do it.
Hey, Israel.
One more time.
What you say, I see you, boy? What you say? I see you soon, boy.
Look at the size of this guy.
He's a big guy.
No. You don't need to say something like this. Give me the fucking day.
Give me the fucking day.
Give me the day.
Give me the fucking day.
Give me the
Tell
fucking
him
day.
that I done wine the fucking day. All right? That's it.
Wow. That's fucking...
That's it.
That's some serious shit right there. Serious shit.
Everybody's on steroids.
You think he's just roid raging out?
Yeah.
Give me the fucking day.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking... That baby's creeping me out. All right, what else do we have in the news, JDH?
All right.
Like photos of balloon.
To MMA junkie Conor McGregor.
How is he crowbarring himself in the news over and over again? What's going on now?
Actually, it's Dana White who crowbarred him. Dana White confirmed working date, location for Conor McGregor's UFC return.
Give me the fucking day.
Give me the fucking day.
Give me the fucking day.
The UFC is zeroing in on Conor McGregor's return during a recent media tour in Russia. Former UFC dual champion McGregor stated he will return to the Octagon January 18th in Las Vegas.
Drunk Savage. Give me the fucking day.
Just had an idea. Can we get a Psycho Jesse Wants to Stab You donation song? Owen cough, cough. Drunk Savage t-shirt. Cough, cough.
Casual.
Oh, we got a new t-shirt, by the way. Drunk reminded me. We do have a new t-shirt. Hold on a second. This will be a debut. Thank you, Drunk Savage, for the donation.
That soundbite I still think sounds like drunk.
This one here?
Casual.
Yeah, it sounds like drunk.
No, but the voice is like, it's like a radio show voice.
It sounds like drunk.
Drunk Savage. Maybe Drunk...
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Give me the fucking day.
Yoel looks like he watched the video in the car then asked his driver to pull into the Walmart parking lot to make a response.
Yeah, you don't like the location? It's like, hey, man, pull over. I have something to say. Give me the fucking day.
The heck?
Give me the fucking day. The PlayStation just went on the TV, by the way. I don't know what just happened. That was creepy.
Yeah, it's bizarre, right?
It's like, play Fortnite immediately.
It's like a sign.
Give me the fucking PlayStation.
Fortnite.
All right, so check this out, Jesse.
Yeah.
The MMA-Holes store on the MMA-Holes.com. We got the brand new shirts. We got the wonderful, wonderful fingers. Look at this. The wonderful, wonderful fingers on the MMA-Holes.com. We got the hat. We got the fucking sweater. We got the fucking t-shirt. There it is. Check it out on the MMA-Holes.com.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Holy shit. Oh, man. Got the...
Give me the fucking day.
Triceps.
Give me the fucking day.
Whoa.
All right. So there it is. I think there's
Where did these come from?
Isn't there a promo code, Jess, for this?
I don't know. You have to check Spreadshirt. It's like constant different promo codes.
I don't know. Can you check
Moss,
the website
I'm a
real
little turned on right now. I can't
All
lie.
right. Forget about our merch. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's get back into the news before Jesse, her clitoris falls off.
I want to jump on you right now.
If only my eyes were closer together.
No, you don't need it, Moss. You're a perfect 10.
Let's see what the knitter put over here. Hold on. The knitter gifted us. Now, this is why... Oh, it's Jesse. Hi, Jesse. This is why you go over to the MMAHoles.com because immediately we could see the beautiful... Whoa, where's Stipe going? The beautiful artwork by the community. I look very concerned. What the fuck? Where'd the skull come from?
That's Anne's hat.
Oh, shit. I thought we died. I thought it was... she buried us. Oh, it's beautiful, Anne. Thank you. Look at that.
What a sweet art.
The knitter. The knitter.
You are a perfect 10, Moss, especially with these muscles now.
Give me the fucking day. All right, Jess. You're going to make the whole...
You're
make
so fucking perfect.
You're going to make our whole audience vomit simultaneously.
Well, am I not allowed to admire you?
You sure are. And I appreciate it.
You know how I look at it?
She likes to do it in front of other people, which is kind of weird,
how
right?
you know
Why
how I
is
look
that?
at it? It's like It's like, it should be a compliment. Like, I look at it like this. I'm not the kind of person to want to publicly admire anyone.
Yeah.
So if I publicly admire you, that's saying a fucking lot. You know, like, I don't fucking do that shit.
Give me the fucking compliment.
Yes.
I appreciate it, Jesse. Just for that.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfucker.
I almost missed the finger.
Look down at the donations and we still don't have the JBH. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you.
Hold on.
Feels bad, man.
Fuck.
Give me the fucking day.
We really need that. I was going to try to pull it up over here real quick, but Jesse did not give me the green light. What do you think? Vlad really wants it. Are you going to break down
Whatever
what we do
you
it?
guys want. Whatever you want. I'm not going to.
Where's Michael Angelone's channel? Hold on. Shout out to Michael.
So cringy.
This is what Vlad's talking about, to those of you who don't know. Okay. So we did a fight reaction, and shout out to Israel Adesanya for...
You have to skip past it. It's past all this.
Yeah. We got to look for Psych. Oh, here she comes.
I fucking told you!
All right. In Israel...
All right. All right.
One
time.
Look at the face. Look at the. So Adesanya did retweet this.
Yeah.
He sent this
Look
out.
at
Put
my
us on his
face.
Instagram. Shout out to Michael
I
Angelone.
think I'm taking a massive shit right now.
This is Michael Angelone. Go follow Mikey.
Like,
Mike.
it hurts.
Look at her face. Okay. Watch. Now this is the donation Vlad wants. All right. So.
Oh my god.
Now Izzy running into the crowd. You have yourself a unified champion.
I fucking told you!
All right, and Israel Adesanya.
You played that already.
I have to give him all the respect in the world. He finished Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker, you're a fucking asshole. You really are an asshole. You blew your load in the first round. Rant about Whittaker, but Jesse's freaking out. And you got caught with the left. I mean, what the fuck? This guy was off for 16 months, and she's winding up. He deserved to lose that fight. All right, completely deserved. Skit scat. All right, here we go.
Shitting on me.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Here it is. All right, Jess. Now
Everyone was shitting on me.
All right.
Everyone was fucking shitting on me so fucking hard. I made this pick from the very beginning.
Here it
from
comes.
the moment this fight was announced, everybody fucking shit on me. You guys fucking told me that Whittaker was gonna win. You said Izzy didn't want to had what it takes. You said that he was a fucking hype train. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
You said that he was a fucking hype train. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
You ask, why should I watch your fight reactions? Well, there you go. I mean, that's a good enough reason, right? Look at the look I'm giving you, Jess. I'm like, holy shit. This is the same look I gave you today when you were waving a knife around. Now, what was going through your mind?
Like, pride and anger at the same time.
I knew it.
Like,
Fuck all of you! I fucking said it! I fucking knew it! I knew it!
The second I knew it is so freaking funny. It's like the one wasn't enough.
Fuck all of you! I fucking said it! I fucking knew it! I knew it!
That has to be a donation, right? No? All right. All right, what else is in the news, Jesse? Look what Vlad conjured up for us. What do we got here? Well, all right, we saw this. The Masvidal, we saw the Gillespie thing. Ooh, Chris Cyborg.
This is number one bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not a news.
Oh, no? Oh, it's Wanda French. Is that it? That the stories?
Yeah, it's
wow.
pretty much it.
Look at that.
Nah.
All right, so let's take a look at the card, and we'll be on our way. So let's go back over here. Okay, so Masvidal versus Diaz is your main event. We spoke to that ad nauseum. Who will win the BMF belt? Kelvin Gastelum versus Darren Till. That is your co-main event. If the visa thing is a go, we get to watch this, and I want to see this. It's kind of weird, the co-main event. Both fighters coming off a loss. Wild, huh? Shout out to the UFC for making us give a shit about a card that we shouldn't give a shit about. They did a good job. Now, this is a fascinating fight. You have Vicente Luque, who's on a tear. How many wins in a row is he on? Here's 5. His last fight was like a murderous Mike Perry. I mean, if you didn't see that fight, that could be fight of the year. Derek Krantz. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Nico Price he beat too. I forgot about that. So we got 6 fights. His last loss was to Leon Edwards, who is right up there for a title spot. Damn, this guy is. And then before that, have 4 more wins rattled off. Dude is on fire. Stephen Thompson's in trouble. I'm going to be interested to see what your fight briefing is going to be for this, Jess.
Yeah.
You still thinking? I knew it.
No, I have this.
What do you
have
have?
the pick for this fight.
Fuck all of you! I fucking said it! I fucking knew it! I knew it!
We need that on standby. So, what were you saying about Stephen Thompson? Before that, really interrupted.
I have the pick for this fight.
You do? Okay.
I'll release it tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow at fight briefing. Now, Derek Lewis versus Ivanov. This is the next one on here. Hopefully, it's a slugfest. Hopefully, you won't see a boo-boo or, a slow fight. We have Kevin Lee versus Gregor. Very excited about this. Kevin Lee on a 2-fight losing streak. Gregor 13-0. Big fight for Mr. Gillespie. Anderson versus the up-and-coming or cunning Johnny Walker.
Wonderful.
Johnny Walker. Oh, you know what? Let's show this real quick on Twitter. Let's go to the mystical one. Here we go. There we go. Follow the MMA-Holes at the MMA-Holes. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I thought this was pretty funny. So this is on Embedded. Did you guys see this?
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Awkward handshake. Choo-choo, Vlad.
Correction to my Donna request. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said IT. I fucking said IT.
I fucking knew it, right? I knew it! All right, let's get it right before.
I fucking said it. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Okay, there's where she's.
Fuck all of you! I fucking said it! I fucking knew it! I knew it!
See, whoever does the translating did it wrong. It's I knew it, not I know it. But there you go. There's the correct. If you guys want to practice at home or do karaoke.
Fuck all of you! I fucking said it!
Actually, the fucking the subtitles make it even funnier. Hold on. Jesse, have you ever had... This is how you know you're famous. You got subtitles, Jess. Look at this.
I knew it! Was gonna win. You said he didn't want to. I had what it takes. You said that he was a fucking hype train. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Super chat.
It's the best. I love that. That is great. Look at it, fiery. She's a feisty one. She's like, enough. She's like, Chris, you better stop it. I got the box cutter. All right. So Anderson versus Walker. Next, we have Burgos versus Amirkhani. A 12-1-0 Burgos versus a 15-3-0 Amirkhani. Let's look at the statisticals over here. And yeah, both fighters on a 2-fight win streak. So that's kind of cool. You scroll down, you have Tavares versus Shabazi, and Shabazi in 10-0. So another undefeated fighter on the card. We have Andrei Arlovsky starting off the regular prelims versus, say the name, Jess. Go for it.
Jarcino Rosenstruik.
And he's from, where is he from? He is from Suriname. Man, this guy, that's kind of scary. 8-0, Biggie Boy versus the Pitbull. So Andrei Arlovsky back at it again. Chukagian versus Jennifer Maya is the last fight of the prelims. I mean, we got some great stuff. And then we have Lyman Good versus Rincontor. Ars versus Adawadu. Good card. Just balanced. It's very, very balanced out, this card. Looking forward to it. And hopefully everything stays intact.
Yeah.
All right. Nats 4-2. Is that the final? Oh, they just scored. So there you go. Thank you, Manny C, for the update.
By the way, Lee W., have you sent your address yet? If you don't send it by the end of the week, I'm going to consider it as if you don't want it, and I'm going to send it to someone else.
Okay. Jesse's laying down the hammer. So here's the deal, JBH. Let the people know what's happening tomorrow, what's happening on Friday, and what's happening on Saturday.
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, so mark it in your calendars, you will be live with me for Fight Briefing. We'll be going through about a quick 45 minutes going over the card for this weekend and what my predictions are, what your guys' predictions are. We'll kind of go through the card there. Again, that's at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then we'll shut down. And then later that night, we'll be live for PFL, Professional Fighters League. So we'll be doing a live reaction to that, a kind of laid back, chill live reaction. So tune in for that. I'll have to double check what time that is, but it'll be later that night. So make sure you guys check in on that as well. And then Friday, we have MSG. We're going to be live from Madison Square Garden for UFC 244 weigh-ins. We're going to be hitting up the crowd. And, just kind of bullshitting. And
I need to just capitalize on this. Friday, we're going to be at MSG. Madison Square Garden. The BMF title is taking place there on Saturday, but Friday's the weigh-ins. The Rock's going to be there, all this stuff. We're going to be outside of Madison Square Garden. So if you want to meet up with us and hang with the boys.
Hang with the boys.
Meet us. I'm sending you location. So come meet us. All right, and Saturday?
And Saturday, we will be live for UFC 244. So we'll be doing the live fight reaction. So check us out. We'll be back in studio over here. So we'll be live for the whole card.
Okay.
Also, happy Halloween to some of you because it is currently Halloween for some people. So happy Halloween. It'll be Halloween for us in about an hour.
Yeah, Halloween to you all. We'll be watching the Blu-ray, that 2 Joint sent us, and thank you very much for that. And this was a fun time. Had a lot of fun hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
But we must go. I must put this on Podbean. Now, guys and gals, Podbean and iTunes, we're only going to do it for another year. Podbean and iTunes is where you can listen to the audio versions of the Monday show and the Wednesday show.
Right.
So if you'd like to just listen to it on your, iPod or whatever, check that out. It's the MMA-Holes. Just search the MMA-Holes and you'll find us. And you can listen to the audio versions. If within a year, if I don't find it productive enough, we might squash it. So if you don't want to listen to the podcast, that's fine. But if you do, go over to Podbean, go over to iTunes, drop a comment, drop a like or a star, so we know what is going on with you guys over there, and we'll see how that goes.
Yes.
We have a positive rating on iTunes,
right.
but we can't track the
Popular
stats.
rating.
Yeah, popular rating. So we can't track the stats. So whatever comment or like or whatever like that, so we know what's up.
Oh, by the way, Ann,
yeah.
I have started your beanie. We're looking at putting something together for those of you guys who weren't there when we were handing out the exclusive free beanies. If you guys want a beanie handmade by me for this winter. And I'm working on yours right now. Drunk Savage and Lee W. I'll send your guys out. Lee, I need your address.
Okay. That's pretty much it. I see PBR coming in with a last-second donation, so we'll let that thing fly in. Make sure you give us a like as well. And if you're not subbed, it's a great girl over here.
Why?
Got my best friend, got my co-host over here,
Aww.
my ride or die, my
Aww.
fucking wonderful JBH in the house, sniffing my fucking neck. So shout out to Jesse for getting through another show.
Super
Chat donation.
Later all. Hope all the wonderful people out a good fucking night. Waving.
Wonderful.
Thank you, PBR. JBH, say the magic words.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole.
My foot was up a león.